Welcome to Horn Athletic Field on the campus of Red Lion High School here in Red Lion, Pennsylvania for tonight's opening High School Sports Live TV York County game here on ABC 27. It's a big night tonight for West York as they come in here. They're 1-1 against Red Lion, both 1-1, and both coming off losses tonight, but they are trying to get on the right track tonight, and we are so happy to be bringing this to you on High School Sports Live TV, brought to you tonight by Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. I'm Gary Sutton. I'll be your play-by-play man alongside of this evening Mike Burke, Sr., who was head coach at Columbia High School, 12 of 19 years in the playoffs, 1995 district champions. Also the offense coordinator on the 2011 team that was coached by Mike Burke, Jr., his son, and he's here with me tonight. And, Mike, we're looking forward to a great contest here tonight. And when we look at West York, they're coming off a really disappointing 4-6 season, first time in 8 years for Ron Miller that he didn't make the playoffs. But he's got a player out there who really can get it done tonight, a quarterback who's coming back, 700 yards rushing, 1,100 yards throwing last year. And, of course, we're talking about a young man here who really is going to be the center of their attention tonight.
That's right. Number 3, Ross Campbell, quarterback. He's been outstanding the first 2 weeks. First week of the season, he had 4 rushing touchdowns. Last week, he had 306 yards total offense, 130 on the ground, 170-some in the air. He's been outstanding.
When you look on the other side of the ball tonight for Red Lion, you look at Kenny Holloway, a guy wearing number 30. He is a young man who has run a length this year, 62 yards for his long run. But he, again, will be a guy that will be the focus tonight, I think, of the Red Lion offense.
Yes, he will. Number 30, Kenny Holloway, like you mentioned, tough, hard-nosed runner. Both coaches mentioned his toughness. He don't go down on the first hit. He leads the team with 124 yards rushing after 2 weeks, and he's been outstanding.
When you look at these two teams coming in tonight, it's early season. Both are 1-1. Both are coming off losses. Red Lion particularly off a tough loss against Manheim Township, 47-6. And on the other side, a 21-20 loss for West York. Both teams ouching a little bit tonight, and yet this is an identity-finding time of the year, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's a pivotal game for both teams, like you said earlier, with playoff aspirations. However, I think West York comes in with a chip on their shoulder. Talking to Coach Miller, they had penalties and mistakes that hurt them, that cost them a victory, whereas Red Lion, they were overwhelmed a little bit. And I think they're trying to find an identity. They're young. Their quarterback needs game experience. You have 3 softs in the offensive line, and they're just trying to gain some confidence.
And, of course, Division I versus Division II in York County. You don't need anything to get going on that. It's the Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. High School Sports Live TV tonight here on ABC 27. West York, the Bulldogs coming in to face Red Lion Lions, all here, and we'll be right back.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo Family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Advanced Hoops Spring AAU season was historical, as teams at every level won championship after championship. Team PA boys and girls won at the national level, beating some of the best teams in the country.
This fall, on November 1st, players from all over the region will be trying out for our 2015 spring teams. Register for tryouts now at advancedhoops.com.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field here in Red Lion, Pennsylvania, where it's West York against Red Lion tonight on High School Sports Live TV here on ABC 27. I'm Gary Sutton again, high above the field here in probably as nice a stadium as you'd ever want to be in. Mike Burke, Sr., color man here tonight. And Mike, You getting the itches here like you do when you were a coach?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot different standing up here than it is on the sidelines, Gary.
Well, Red Lion has lost the toss, but they're actually going to receive the ball here, and West York has deferred, Red Lion has won the toss, and they'll defer to the second half, and they will be kicking off here to start the game. West York, the Bulldogs on the other side in white and blue, Red Lion in black and gold here tonight. West York will be receiving it. What are we looking for from these two teams tonight? Both coming in from 4 and 6 seasons last year. You see West York here, a little Penn State look there. What are we looking for from them tonight in terms of the offensive look starting out?
Both teams, they mirror each other a lot, but West York, they run out of the eye and out of the gun. Out of the eye, you'll see the typical eye plays, but they like to set the tone with the outside stretch on the eye. When they're in the gun, they use a lot of jet motion, and either run a jet sweep or the QB fakes it, and he runs on counter or power.
We're going to tell people all about what all that means throughout the course of the evening. You're going to get a lesson here from Mike. But both teams 1-1 coming in here. Both teams coming off losses. It's Division II for West York and Division I for Red Lion, a big school, the secondary school. Everyone's excited here. Jam-packed stadium, and we're ready to get underway here. And thank you to Jack Giambavo, family of dealerships, for sponsoring the high school sports game here tonight on ABC 27. The ball goes out of bounds, penalty flag thrown. And we'll see if they'll have him re-kick it or not. And it looks like West York, we're just waiting to see here.
Yeah, I'm going to bring on the transmitter receiver.
They'll bring it out, and they'll start at the 35-yard line. And again, when you talk about West York, you got to start with Ross Campbell, the quarterback, Mike.
That's right. He does it all. He can run and throw, and he's had an outstanding first 2 games for him.
So West York lines it up for the first time here tonight. Ross Campbell at quarterback, sidecar there. Spread receivers on both sides. Puts Noah Bowers in motion. First pass incomplete.
Gary had jet motion, and I think they wanted a wide receiver screen. The tackle was coming out, and I believe he got in the way there.
A lot of teams run that jet motion now, and of course they're running kind of a hurry-up offense here as they jump to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2nd down and 10. Delayed handoff. Going to be up the middle on the carry. It'll be 3rd down now, and call it 5 yards to go.
Coach Miller is stressing the up-tempo here. That's why you see no huddle offense. Jumping into multiple formations, trips left right now.
And Noah Bowers there on the delayed handoff that time.
3rd down, look for a sprint left maybe. Oh, they got it quicker.
Pass out in the flat, and it's going to be first down, ball down. Ball was loose, looked like he was down on the play.
Pass complete to Noah Bowers.
And quickly back to the line. It is a first down. The chains move. And West York very quickly coming out of the gate, Mike.
Yes, they are. Looks like a pro eye again. Look for outside stretch here. That's what it is. He might bounce it.
Handoff there, but this time met at the line of scrimmage by a whole whale load of Red Lion players. He's 2nd down, 8 yards to go. I want to talk about that hurry-up offense in a moment. This time a full house backfield. It's a fake inside handoff and a pass across the middle. Good move to the inside. Going to be another first down here for West York. As the ball's going to be thrown out there and caught by Cash Gladfelter. Great pattern that time, Mike.
It sure was. They had a fake sweep to the right and ran a slant with the split end and put it right in the money.
Got Diego Torres out on the outside here.
There's that outside stretch again.
The handoff again to Noah Bowers. We talk about the outside stretch there. Tell us a little bit about what that's all about for people out there that are sitting there and looking to know the game.
It's zone blocking. They went left. The offensive line is zone blocking to the left with a lead back going out on the outside linebacker.
There you go. This time, 2 receivers near side. Campbell's going to hand off once again. And again, it's Noah Bowers doing some yeoman duty right up the middle. And another first down for West York as they are on the march here in the opening drive. Let's take a look at it. There you see Noah Bowers. Good blocking up front, getting 2 or 3 yards out in front there is the Bulldogs. And they're looking very good so far, Mike. Out of the eye this time. Again to Bowers. Again banging down near the 15-yard line.
Gary, they're mixing the outside zone and getting the defense stretched out, and then they're attacking them inside with an inside ISO. So they got them guessing right now.
Doing a lot of things up on that front line right now. Here again, the handoff. Again, it's Bowers. He has been the recipe so far. We got a flag down in the backfield. And Bowers surging forward for another first down, but let's wait and see the flag. It looks like it's holding against West York. See if we can catch it. I don't know if we'll have it on the replay here, but another nice run, though, by Bowers, who really seems to be picking his way well on that front line.
I noticed in the first two games this year, Bowers runs out of the eye very well. They do use 5 or 6 running backs, but he seems to be primary back in the eye.
So the penalty will bring the ball back. It's a 10-yard penalty on the hold.
Takes the Bulldogs back to the 26-yard line.
So repeat second down here, but now it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
West York with one receiver to the outside this time, running out of the eye. Actually, 2 receivers out to the far side. Again, that delayed handoff this time smelled out very nicely by Red Lion on the defense. Stepping up for Red Lion on that play. Number 72, Nick Argento, 6'3", 295-pound sophomore, smelled that one out very well. The 10th play of the drive coming up here. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side, looking again for that crossing pattern. He got him. A great job back there, I believe, knocking it down from the safety spot. You'll see it here, Mike. Let's pick it out.
Just a quick 3-step drop, hits him on a post pattern. And I think it hits him right in the hands, Gary.
Yeah, it did. I thought we had a great play coming up from the back, but he did have the pass if he could hold on to it there. What do they say? The worst place to hit you every now and then is the hands, right?
Especially when that defensive back's coming up on you.
You got it. You hear him coming. So it's 4th down now, 12 yards to go, and they're going to go for it. West York down inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to throw, and now he takes off. Trying to get the first down. He has it. First down as Ross Campbell set up. Great time in the pocket. Felt the pressure, danced out of the pocket, and runs for the first down. 15-yard gain on the play.
Did a super job. 3-step drop into the trips, and he waited. No one was open, and scrambled for the first down. Did a nice job.
Great job there by Campbell. Again, the handoff this time. Different receiver. Going to go into the end zone, and it's number 21, Garrett Stauffer, for the opening touchdown here for West York. And we're going to check that. That's actually going to be Terry Keynes. Forgive us. Terry Keynes, the running back. So let's take a look at it.
Outside zone, they did a nice job of sealing off the inside, and number 21 took it right to the house.
Well, we did have it right the first time. It was Garrett Stauffer, number 21, who scores on the play, so 6-0.
Impressive drive there, Gary.
Very impressive drive. We're going to talk about that again in a moment as we have a flag down here. Holding again against West York, so a little bit longer extra point attempt now. The kick is up, and the kick is good by Brett Strickler. We'll take a break. It's 7-0. West York scores in their opening drive. We'll be back on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Hey, guys. Just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field, and it's 7-0 West York as they score in their opening drive. 9:02 to go here in the first quarter, and West York kicking off. Will be taken by Red Lion at the goal line. And a great run back coming up here and getting around the outside corner. Number 25, Nate Orgy, and Nate Orgy has it all the way into West York territory. How do you answer a momentum killer? Just like that. Watch Nate Orgy here take off. Mike, take it away.
Gary got some good blocks. He set him up. He pressed the inside, and then he got to the sideline. Did some nifty running right there.
Well, that helps to get a little momentum back right away, doesn't it, for the home team? 52-yard return. Let's go back and talk a little bit about that previous drive by West York. They were absolutely magnificent.
They were, and I think that Coach Miller found something on film that he liked because he stayed in the eye most of the time there and just mixed the inside game and the outside game.
Red Lion lines it up here, and Dalton Grove will be the quarterback. And they're going to say incomplete. Ball came loose as he hit the ground. Good coverage on the play there by West York's Noah Townsley. Tell us a little bit about Red Lion's offensive look.
Red Lion likes an H-back.
And again, we'll take one more look at that last score. Garrett Stauffer heading into the end zone for West York. 12 plays, 65 yards, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. That's the way you want to start a game, Mike.
That's exactly right.
Dalton Grove with the inside handoff, and West York's front line collapses quickly, and we got a penalty flag down once again.
Gary, you're going to see quite a bit of this. Number 34, Dan Waldrop. He's an H-back fullback, but they put him in that shuffle motion quite a bit. They were in twins there, and he shuffled and ran inside ISO. They're going to run power game at him.
And again, it's going to go this time against West York, and so Red Lion marches forward. Ball go all the way down on the penalty. About the 30, make it the 30-yard line, just shy of the 30-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Lions, and very quickly they're in attack mode right now.
They're in great field position. They need to take advantage of it.
Dalton Grove running the controls here for Jesse Shea's team. Jesse in his second year here of coaching, being the head coach at Red Lion. Ron Miller, 8 years over at West York. Handoff this time, banging off the right-hand side is Eric Cruz.
Tries the right side, stacked up by a whole pack of Bulldogs.
So there'll be no gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go.
They went, again, the H-back led through the C-gap, which is between tackle and tight end. And that's the mainstay of their offense. They want to run a power game. They will bring number 20 in occasionally and try to get to the outside with Alex Keogh.
Yeah. Alex Keogh, an outstanding runner himself. 12 rushes so far this year for 96 yards in 2 games. There's Grove looking to pass. He doesn't do it that often. Complete to the outside. He's going to find his receiver out there, Derek Ross. And again, another penalty. This looks like unsportsmanlike this time. Take a look at it. Nice rollout here by Grove. He's going to find Ross near side, and then Ross is taken down. And then after his knee had gone down. Now watch, I think this is where they get him for the unsportsmanlike.
That play there, Gary, they had a twins left. 3 wides, but twins left. Ran a quick sprint out. Hit the inside receiver on a 5-yard out route.
Nice little play there, and you put the quarterback in motion. He gets the option to run. He's got the option to pass. So nice little safe play if you're going to open up with a pass play.
I think so too. Dalton Grove, he's a junior, doesn't have much game experience. They need to set him up. They need to get him some quick passes and get some success.
So it'll be second down now. We'll check it. They're marching forward again after the unsportsmanlike. It's going to be a first down. And the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line. You'd have to say the penalty so far has been the best friend of Red Lion.
So far with that kickoff return to penalties, they're in great shape.
Kickoff return 52 yards by Orji. So Red Lion marches it right back up the field here. Dalton Grove about to step under center. Holloway in the backfield with him. Kenny Holloway averaging 4.3 yards per carry this year. Over the long count. Looking to pass again. And he's going to be long in the end zone. Pass out there intended for number 15. You can see him, Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, who comes back. Not a lot of air under that ball. You're an old quarterback from Millersville University days. A lot of different kind of touches that a quarterback has to have here, aren't there?
Yeah, when you're throwing that fade route, which he did there, you need to throw it right to the pylon, let the receiver run under, Gary. And he just had a little bit too much steam on the ball.
A little flat, and again, that's going to come with experience too, as you mentioned a moment ago. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball at the 15-yard line now. Red Lion trying to answer the opening score from West York. Here's Holloway. Holloway to the outside. Holloway bangs it down inside the 10-yard line on a nice sweep.
Again, the H-back, he went in shuffle motion to the right and led on the toss, and he blocked the outside linebacker. He did a nice job.
Take a look again here. Good blocking out front. You're going to see a hold here on the play again, and it's going to go this time against Red Lion. So a lot of penalty flags here in the opening few minutes of this one. Saw Stephen Tierney out there doing a nice job for Red Lion, getting the block out on that end, but again, the hold negates all the good stuff, and we're to come back.
I'm not sure if it's that right tackle, but that's a tough block when you're zone blocking to the right and trying to get a hold of that defensive end. See the difference in tempo, though, Gary, with the huddle with Red Lion and the no huddle with West York.
Exactly. And right now, Red Lion trying to overcome the penalty going against them this time. There are some rules changes this year as far as some rules here in high school we'll talk about during the game. Right now, it's second down, 17 yards to go for Red Lion. Grove looking to pass again. Finds his man out here in the near flat. And that again is Derek Ross, who so far has been his favorite target, 2 for 2 to Ross in passes.
It was dangerous. He threw to the flat, and he had a defender out there. That could have been a pick six, but he did complete it and got a few yards.
Long time, and a lot of area there when you're throwing from the far side of the field over here to the near side. And as you said, fortunately, no defender was in between. So he gets back some of that yardage, 6 of them. But it'll be third down and 11 yards to go now for the Lions of Red Lion. 1-1 here in the early season, coming off and smarting badly from a 47-6 shellacking last week by Manheim Township, but looking very sharp here in the early going, except for the occasional penalty, as we said.
They got a nice drive going here and a key third down play for him.
There's Grove, man in motion to the inside. Grove looking at the outside. Has a man in the end zone. Great pass, touchdown! And he finds his man, Kendrick Boyd Gillespie. Beautiful pass. Red Lion has answered on the touchdown here, and it's 7-6 with 5:58 to go here in the first quarter. 16-yard pass play here, Mike. Good sprint out again.
It was a perfect pass. They put Gillespie in motion, sent him to the flag, and he put it right in the numbers this time.
Watch it again. Watch him clear underneath here and then open up. It's just one-on-one, and he gets behind the defender in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Lion. In to attempt the extra point is Nate Olson. Trying to tie this one up early. Olson's kick is up. And the kick is good, and we've got a 7-7 tie, 5:58 to go here in the first quarter. It's High School Sports Live TV, only on ABC 27.
You already already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over 20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field, where West York opened up with a score with 9:02 left, and now the answer has come right back. 7 plays, 47 yards, 3 minutes and 7 seconds, and Red Lion answers the score with a great pass by Dalton Grove to Kendrick Boyd Gillespie. 16 yards for a touchdown, and Mike, if you like action, you like this game tonight.
I think Red Lion answered the bell there with that drive. Dalton Grove, he only had 55 yards passing the first 2 games and hit 3 or 4 passes that drive. So we should have some confidence after that drive.
Good kickoff here, and West York takes it. To get it back out is Jamal Anderson. Dangerous runner, and gets it back out over the 36-yard line. Nice return by Jamal Anderson for the Bulldogs. Now set up shop there at the 36. 31-yard return there on the kickoff by Anderson. So West York comes out on the field for the second time here in the first quarter. Still 5:50 left to go. It's been a long first quarter, hasn't it?
It seems like it has been. It'd be interesting to see what West York does if they stick with the eye and keep running that outside zone and mixing it with the ISO, or if they come out with the shotgun formation now.
And for a lot of people, when you say the word ISO, tell us a little bit about that. I know you're isolating a certain kind of situation.
Yes, the fullback or lead block is leading on a linebacker. It could be an outside linebacker, could be an inside linebacker. So it's called an isolation, just set the linebacker up.
Once again, we have another penalty flag down, and that has been the story of the game so far. 2 penalties, holding on the great run back, so that will be again negated, and we'll head on back to the 10-yard line, where West York will now have a different situation, setting up first down and 10. 5 penalties so far for West York has cost them 55 yards, Mike, and as we know, mistakes certainly can take away a lot of opportunity.
I heard them last week, Gary.
And here's Campbell. Campbell keeps it himself this time, picks his way around the outside. He's going to get a first down with a nice little run. Ross Campbell sets up shop and gets West York on the board here. Again, first down and 10. Like the way he kind of just picked his way through there. Not kind of a wild runner, but waited for his blocks to set up.
That's what they like to do when they're in the gun. He likes to run the football from there, so that's one way to get him the ball.
So first down again, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Ross Campbell. It's time to pitch back. Finds his favorite guy back there, Noah Townsley, who skips forward for, I'm going to call it a gain of 8 yards. Second down and 2 yards ago. To watch the pitch.
They were lucky there. They had a speed option. Quarterback slipped it, but he made the pitch, and the running back made a nice run.
He also made it with a near hand instead of the outside hand, which could have caused some problems too. There again, he makes it with the right hand. But another great pitch to the outside, and Townsley again around the corner for yet another first down here for West York.
Yep. This time it was trips to the field to the right, but they still ran a speed option away from the trips.
And I said Noah Townsley, forgive me, Noah Bowers, the running back here, doing the work. It's kind of an interesting way of pitching it back there, Mike, with the near hand, which is the side that the defense is coming, as opposed to the outside hand.
Usually you would do it with your left hand, and
right.
He's not doing that.
So Campbell. Again, a good move around the outside here. This time again, it's Campbell. By the way, we'd like to remind you the Big 33 Football Classic is a Super Bowl of high school football. There has never been a Super Bowl played without a Big 33 alumni. The 58th annual Big 33 Football Classic is June 20th, 2015 at Hershey Park Stadium. Visit big33.org. We got a timeout right now for Red Lion. So we'll take a timeout here as well. And Mike, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in that Red Lion huddle right now. West York is marching on them. What do you do to try to stop what West York is throwing out?
Well, Coach Shea, he mentioned that they like to pressure. And I noted in the previous games they came hard from the outside. When West York is in the gun and they run that quarterback sweep, I think they need to bring some of those outside linebackers off the edge. And they had success against Hershey doing that. They run a 40 front. And all depends if it's a two-back set or a one-back set. And they'll get in a 4-3 or a 4-4. So they're always bringing those outside linebackers, but I haven't seen that yet from Red Lion.
So you really have to commit a lot more people to the line right now laterally than what you're doing so far, right?
That's right.
Charlie Fortney's Advanced Hoops continues to be the leader in training players for the next level, and I can tell you from firsthand, I see it all the time. With AAU tryouts approaching November 1st, all ready for spring AAU teams, get your spot. Also, the Jerry Stokes 3-on-3 Memorial Tourney is coming up October 25th. Register your teams at advancedhoops.com. Second down, 2 yards to go here for West York. Let's see if the timeout helped for Coach Jesse Shea and his Red Lion Lions. There's the pitch again. And again, dancing forward for yet another first down is Garrett Stauffer, he of the touchdown a few minutes ago. So, again, make the defender commit and then pitch away.
Gary, they did go zero man. They pressured there. They come off the edge. They just didn't make the tackle. They were there to make the play and didn't do it.
Garrett Stauffer with a carry. Yet another first down here for West York as they continue to march relentlessly down the field. Coming out of the eye this time. Another delay handoff, and again to Garrett Stauffer, who bangs into the line for a gain of maybe 1.
It's an off-tackle lead play there between the tackle tight end on the left side, and Red Line did a nice job. Linebacker come up, made a nice stop.
It's 70 degrees here at game time tonight, so we don't have that sweltering heat that we've had the last couple of days, so team's staying pretty fresh so far. This time rolling out far side. Looking downfield, just going to be out of the reach, so Ross Campbell throwing it away instead of taking a chance on the interception.
Ross sprinted left. Number 1, the outside linebacker for Red Line. He came hard off the edge and put some pressure on. I think they're going to be doing that more and more now, Gary, as the game goes on here.
That was Antoine Jackson coming off the edge that time, and this time not able to hook up with Diego Torres. So it'll be third down now at 9 yards to go. This has been the longest third down attempt they've had so far. They did have a 4th and 12 a few minutes ago, and they ended up getting down and scoring off that. Here's that inside pitch.
That's an excellent call. They had Red Line in a 6-man front. They thought they were going to throw the ball. They put 5 in the secondary, ran a little shovel pass for a first down.
Kyle Narber, the fullback here, getting that inside pitch, and good play right up the gut. West York again finds another new wrinkle that Red Line had not yet seen tonight.
That's right, they're keeping them off balance.
There's a bang up the middle again. First down and 10.
Right off tackle, and they're having a lot of success right there in the C gap.
What's really kind of interesting so far is they're showing you really 3 running backs, with Stauffer being the 3rd running back that time. And of course you have Noah Bowers. We've also seen Kyle Narber. So they're really mixing it up well and giving each of their running backs a chance to kind of display.
And of course a quarterback from the shotgun formation.
Right.
Here they go again. They like this speed option. He ran it away from trips.
And again, it's the pitch back to Stauffer. We got a flag back down here. What's interesting on to the layman out there who doesn't know football a lot, you see the spread offensive or formation, you see trips to the far side, you think everything's going to go that way, and then they come back to the near side with it, which is always, I think, a wonderful call.
Well, I think the offensive coaching staff's doing a nice job. They see that Red Line's overloading to the trips.
Let's take a look at it here. There again, you force the man to come to it. And that was Antoine Jackson, and then you set him up and you got the easy pitch.
Yep. Quarterback's attacking number 1. If he's going to tackle the quarterback, he's just pitching to the running back. They don't have an answer right now for that play.
2 receivers to the far side coming out of the eye. Second down, 4 yards to go on the penalty. Handoff again. Stauffer, and wow. What a tackle up the middle that time by Red Lion. As we saw number 87, Brad Azari, who really laid the wood on him.
Did a nice job filling the hole right there.
So Campbell.
You got 3 wides, 2 backs in the shotgun formation.
Drops the ball. Good job for Red Lion, just kind of staying with him, grabbing him by the shirt and yanking him down. And again, we've got penalty flag after the play. Got to be unsportsmanlike. Personal foul. So a personal foul. You're wondering if something was said down there underneath the pile. Kind of looked like that, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. They had the quarterback down. We couldn't see it from here, but I'm sure something was said.
So we got a personal foul against Red Lion, and West York, again, the beneficiary here. 10 first downs for West York. We got 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. I know you're an offensive guy, and you've got to love what you're seeing right now from the Bulldogs.
I think they're doing a marvelous job of mixing their plays and formations and just keeping Red Lion off balance.
Now first down, 10 yards to go. Again, not a very good snapback, but running for the end zone and being brought down just shy of it is Ross Campbell. Again, a drop ball on the snap. But so many times you see the rhythm disrupted at the defense when the ball's dropped. Take a look here.
Actually, he was faking a sweep to the left. Fortunately, he was able to regain and follow number 89, the H-back coming through there.
And there he is into the end zone, and this time it goes to Noah Bowers, the running back on the handoff, and Bowers scores, and on their second possession, West York marches down the field and scores again. Take a look at it. Very simple. Got the lead fullback going through, and Bowers just banging his way in from about 2 yards out.
It's outside zone that they like, and the running back just picks his spot. He reads his tight end block and cuts inside or outside off that.
Here's Brett Strickler to add the extra point. It's up, and it is no good as he misses to the left, and that's one of those points that may come back to haunt you later on. But West York scores, and it's 13-7. The Bulldogs lead with 1:53 to go here in the first quarter. They have scored 2 times. They've had the ball. We'll be back with the High School Sports Live Game of the Week here on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
And the kickoff for West York, and it's back to Hollow. Check that, it's going to be back to number 25. And that will be, once again, Nate Orgy with another fantastic running back, 37 yards. Last time was 52. You might want to not kick to him anymore, right?
I think that's their best offensive play so far, those 2 kick returns.
So Red Lion once again answers the relentless score by West York. Look at that last drive, 13 plays again, 90 yards. They started at their own 10, 4:05. So they're doing it all right. Now Red Lion, again, must answer. We still have a 1:44 to go in the first quarter. First down and 10, Dalton Grove. Gets the snap, hands off inside to Holloway. Holloway dances forward inside the 40-yard line of West York.
That time they had double twins on each side and spread the defense out and just gave a little inside handoff to Holloway.
And that spreading of the defense out with the offense anymore, just a great way to get your running game going inside, isn't it?
That opens up running lanes and passing lanes as well as long as the defense spreads out. You know, I think they got to prove they can throw the ball to do that, but they did it there.
So it'll be second down now, 4 yards to go for the Lions. Just on the 40-yard line for the Bulldogs. Handoff again to Holloway. Holloway taking down his own backfield that time.
Same formation, same play. I think they had a little idea that play was coming right there again, Gary.
And it looked like he slipped a little bit coming out of there as well.
Yeah, he didn't make a nice cut at all.
Great field here. You've got the turf type of field here. By the way, we also have the video scoreboard. If we get a chance to take a look at that. Only 2 of those in the whole county here, one at Central, and for the first time this year, it's here at Red Lion now.
It's a nice feature to this beautiful stadium.
Tell you what, you started the game that day, this whole thing about the line, you felt like you were at the Raven Stadium, and M&T Bank Stadium, and getting that, made the hair rise in the back of your neck. We'll have an encroachment here from the near side by West York. Good job in the cadence by Dalton Grove that time. Looked like he changed up a little bit, had a long cadence.
I think he did.
Gary Sutton, Mike Burke up top here, and take a look here and see if he did anything here to kind of get him going. And it had to either be verbal or he had a guy just a little bit too anticipatory there jumping off the edge. I'd like that for a football word. Anticipatory, right?
I think he was ready to attack. A little too early.
Travis Sparks up here with us tonight on the stats. Always good to have him aboard. Travis and I have done, what, about 1,000 games together so far?
Too many.
And, of course, our great team here from Invicta, who does such a wonderful job. So Red Lion, first down and 10 to go here. Ball at the 35-yard line. And straight into the line, and West York meets them there. Led by number 20, that was Brent Kinnaman, the 6-foot, 195-pound defensive back. So West York really making things tough up the middle right now, Mike.
Sure are.
We're going to take a break. We have first quarter is now history. 13-7, the Bulldogs lead the Lions, and we get ready for quarter number 2, and it's all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
And we start the second quarter here. West York at Red Lion. Red Lion with the football right now trying to answer. West York leads 13-7. Ball at the 36-yard line. Handoff for Red Lion. And Holloway trying to get over the left side. Might have gotten 2 yards. Call it second down and 8 yards to go.
Garrett, that's just a quick handoff to the B gap, and the H-back went opposite. They had zone blocking to the left. He did break the first tackle, but the second and third got him.
You see Holloway doing a lot of talking coming back. There's something not right up there, I think, with the blocking, and he's letting – that second time I've seen him do it, he's letting his blockers know about it. You're letting his blockers or his quarterback know about it. You know a lot more about that than I do.
Well, maybe the H-back went the wrong way that time. I'm not sure.
Here again, you spread out the defense. Got trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Roll out again by Grove. He's been good on this so far. And a good pass down there by Grove. Might have been a little bit high as he was looking for intended receiver Cole Snyder. Nice pass play. Had what he wanted. Just might have thrown a little bit high, but Snyder should have come down with that ball.
I think so, too. They had trips right. They had a sprint out. He was the middle receiver. Should have been about a 12, 15-yard gain.
We're going to be heading over to our Giant student section in just a few moments when Charlie Fortney gets down there. What a great scene tonight for high school football. 70-degree night. The place is packed. They honored their football team here tonight from 1963 to 67, who had 37 straight wins. And I tell you what, that was a great program then. We'll talk about some other great programs they've had here, and also West York. Trips near side this time. Grove being chased out of the pocket. Grove being brought down in the backfield. Wonderful job blitzing from the far side for West York. And that was Noah Townsley, who we've been talking about as a running back tonight, but this time coming out of that linebacker spot.
This was just a quick 3-step drop. I think he was going to go to the left. He didn't sprint. They come off hard off the edge.
And they really did. And Townsley, big defensive play here for West York. And West York gets it back. So it'll be 1st down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. And for Red Lion, this is a big moment in the game. They got to figure out a way to stop them.
That's right. They didn't answer the last score that West York had, so their defense got to step up right now and make a nice play.
There's that inside jet sweep, and you're going to see, I think, a face mask on this one. They put that inside handoff once again, and I guess you call that a jet sweep, right?
Yeah. Slot to the left, went in motion to the right, they hand it off.
Pretty sure he had him with a face mask.
Face mask or a horse collar?
I was going to say a horse collar on that one. So let's see what they decide, and decide that Red Lion is going to get yet another penalty. That is not what you want to do, is help out these Bulldogs right now, who have been nothing short of brilliant so far in their offensive execution in this game.
Yeah, they've been moving the ball up and down the field. And now that they got that jet sweep going, look for the quarterback to fake it and keep it himself. Going back to the eye here. Twins left eye, look for an outside stretch play.
Here you go, Ross Campbell. We'll take it over center this time. Campbell straight back. Wow.
Great defensive
play.
play
Up front. You're not kidding. Saw number 33 step in that time for Red Lion. That was Raquan Mitchell. And again, another penalty flag now.
Stop by Raquan Mitchell.
Raquan Mitchell really, talk about mano a mano on that tackle. And it's time right now for our first visit into the Giant student section tonight, and we're going to get down to Charlie Fortney, who is down there. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Charlie.
You couldn't tell them that, guys. As far as they're concerned, Red Lion's going to win this football game. Back to you guys.
There you see a guy with his hard hat on, and they better have their hard hat on right now as they try to stop this West York team. 2nd down, 5 yards to go from the 40-yard line of Red Lion. Ross Campbell keeping the ball himself. Looks like no gain on the play.
That looked like an option also going right, Gary. I think he could have pitched that ball, but he decided to keep it. I think he'd have been better off pitching the ball. It didn't look like anybody out in the perimeter there.
So important, again, to be able to read in a moment there if you're a quarterback and know the right thing to do. It'll be 2nd down now, 4 yards to go.
Going off tackle, Twins left, and just ran a lead play off tackle left.
Handoff, and again, smelled out very nicely that time by Red Lion as Garrett Stauffer brought down at the 39-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down now.
Big play for Red Lion.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
So 3rd and 4. You got to think down this territory they would probably go for it on 4th down anyway. Straight back, handoff, Stauffer dives for the 1st down, close to it. Looks like he may be just short.
Be ready for the up-tempo here.
Here we go. Jump up to the line and let your quarterback sneak forward. And they say no, it's 1st down. He did get the ball down to the 40-yard line, just a tip touching on the 40-yard line. So another 1st down for West York as they continue to pile them up here in the 1st half.
Back to the gun, Twins right, 2-back set. That's shovel pass.
Nice little shovel up the middle and dancing forward for yet another big gain yardage. And they're gaining a lot of yardage on 1st and 2nd down for the most part, leaving them with a relatively manageable number there on 3rd and 4th, obviously.
Speed option has been a good play, and they set it up with the shovel.
2nd down, 5 yards to go. This time going for the whole bunch on 2nd and 5, and he's going to overthrow his receiver downfield is Campbell. He was looking down there for Diego Torres on the fly pattern. But 2nd down and 5, good down to really throw on here.
The way they're moving the ball, I think so too, is a good call.
He had the isolation out there, and he put a lot of air under it. Torres just not quite able to get underneath it there. Might have been thrown just a little too long. Really like the way Ross Campbell's handling this offense tonight. This time faking the inside jet move. Campbell stays alive, gets across for the first down. Inside the 25-yard line down to about the 22. Watch Ross Campbell here. Fake the inside hitter, freeze everybody, and then dancing forward and first down again for West York down to about the 22-yard line.
They like to fake that sweep and have the quarterback keep the ball.
Does a nice job of keeping his head up, too, and just reading what's happening ahead then. Here's Campbell again, this time dropping it, and he's going to dive on it. Going to be a loss of about 4 on the play here, all the way back to the, maybe 3 on the play, back to the 25-yard line.
That's 2 or 3 times now they had trouble handling the snap. I'm not sure if the center's having a little problem there or the quarterback is.
He's second down now and about 15. Good handoff again. Good run again by Garrett Stauffer, who's been solid tonight. That delayed handoff has been really effective for them so far.
It has been. The left tackle is turning that end out, and they're leading through.
And here's what you're seeing, some good blocking up front by that West York line. Led by number 62 there, Noah Sowers. Pass over the middle, not really even close that time to Diego Torres, who kind of cut off the route there, didn't he?
It looked like it. I think it was supposed to be a slant pass, and he made it more like a curl.
He's coming back with his head up like, oh, I think I might have missed something here. So it'll be 4th down now and 8 yards to go. And we see Cash Gladfelder in to hold, and so it looks like they may well go for the field goal here. Brett Strickland. Strickland will let this go from a 37-yard attempt. Snap is down. Kick is up. And the kick is no good, wide right. Had plenty of distance on it that time.
Yeah, I thought it was going through. It must just went off to the right side.
So Red Lion holds. West York not able to score in their 3rd possession here. We have 8:18 to go in the 2nd quarter. The Bulldogs lead Red Lion here, 13-7 on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
So Red Lion gets the ball back after stopping West York for the first time, and did they fumble it? West York has it on a fumble right away. So Red Lion turns it over inside their own 20-yard line and jumping on top of that fumble. Johnny on the spot there, actually Noah on the spot. Noah Townsley, number 34. So West York back on the move again. See it right here. We talked about
the quarterback center exchange.
And this time it's on Red Lion, and they do not cover it. Noah Townsley in on it.
I think the pressure by the nose tackle might have had something to do with that.
Don't forget we've got our OSS Health halftime report coming up, and looking forward to that. Give you all the stats and whatever we have up on the deck here. So right away, that offense back on the field and quickly going to work is Ross Campbell.
Trips right, and he just followed his lead block up through the C gap, Gary.
You know that Cleveland Brothers is much more than just earth moving and construction machines. We're rental and standby generators. We're truck engine service. We're Solaire air compressors. We're global pumps and so much more. Visit us at clevelandbrothers.com. 2nd down, 6 yards to go here. As Campbell with a pitch to the outside. Good tackle. Smelled it out that time. And really, that's the first time all night we've seen that pitch brought down well.
That's right. That outside linebacker, he jumped right on the pitch and hit the running back in stride.
What you saw that time, too, was they had a man basically just kind of shadowing that pitch out man, right?
Yeah. I don't know who's taking the quarterback, but somebody else has quarterback responsibility and running back responsibility. They finally got someone on the running back.
3rd down now, 6 yards. Inside handoff. Banging forward is the fullback. And that'll be Kyle Narber. Looked like there might have been a horse collar again there. Take a look again. Here's the beautiful handoff to Narber.
They almost lost the ball there again, but they had a jet sweep left and faked it, ran a counter off of it.
First down, goal to go at the 4-yard line now for West York. Campbell with a handoff. Near side to get. It's going to be Noah Bowers, looking like he came up just short of the goal line. It'll be second down, goal to go. Ball probably resting just outside the goal line itself. And you're going to see the hurry-up offense here quickly. Wouldn't be surprised to see Campbell sneak on this. And he does. West York players think it's a touchdown. And so do the officials now as West York cashes in on the sneak by Ross Campbell. And it's now 20-7. The Bulldogs lead off the fumble here just a moment ago. Watch again, just leaning forward. Didn't have it by a lot, but got the ball across the goal line. 20-7. The Bulldogs lead with 6:33 to go in quarter number 2 here at Horn Athletic Field. Fumble coming up big here.
Sure was. The Red Line can't afford that, Gary.
And they're going for 2 here to try to make up for the lost extra point before. Twins to the outside. Receivers. Single man in the backfield. They're going to go for the shotgun. Rolling to the right, looking back to the middle. Smelling it out well. Again, we've seen him in a lot of plays so far tonight is Raekwon Mitchell. And Raekwon Mitchell stops once again the conversion attempt. So 19-7. Bulldogs lead the Lions here. And we'll be back on the High School Sports Game of the Week here on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field where the kickoff, this time a little skied kickoff, the short one, onside kick. Not going to be able to get it as West York. They lead 19-7 here, 6:33 to go in the first half, and a little trickery on the part of the Bulldogs.
Not a bad choice. I think Red Line's having difficulty moving the ball, and that wasn't a bad choice to try to get the ball back. Red Line was actually lucky that the ball went out of bounds there.
Were you a little surprised to give the Lions the kind of field position they have right here by doing that?
No, because I don't think they've been moving the ball consistently.
So it's kind of like prove to us you can do it, right?
Yeah.
We're going to find out right here as the Lions have the football, down by 12. Still plenty of time to go in the first half, 6:33 to go. Dalton Grove with the pitch back to Antoine Jackson, 6 foot, 205-pound senior. So if you get around 3 on the play, call it second down and 7 yards to go. A little pitch and sweep.
A little quick toss to the left with number 34 leading around the left end.
Don't forget we have the OSS Health halftime report coming up. We'll take a good long look at the first half. Big crowd here tonight at Red Lion. Outstanding stadium here. There again, a missed snap, and Grove able to cover it, but that's been a story on both sides tonight.
Both teams are having difficulty handling the ball. I don't know if it's the defensive pressure or just the center quarterback exchanges are having problems.
Is that something you see a lot in the early season, or is it something peculiar just to a game like this?
I'll tell you what, Gary, with all the work they do in the all-season, the third game of the season, I wouldn't think that should be a problem at this point.
Gary Sutton, Mike Burke with you here at Horn Athletic Field. So you've got trips near side, single receiver far side. Runner in the backfield with him. Grove looks, passes to the outside. It's got his man, but he had to come back to get it. Hooks up with Derek Ross.
He got closer to first, but I don't think he has it.
Had to reach back to get that ball thrown behind him.
Yeah, if he'd have called him in stride, he probably would have gotten the first down.
Penn National Insurance and Inservco Insurance Services are teaming up to help drivers feel secure. Drivers who text while driving are putting themselves and others in dangerous path. Don't text and drive. To feel more secure, read our driver's safety tips by going to www.pennnationalinsurance.com. Driver safety comes first. So it'll be 4th down now and 7 yards to go for Red Lion, and they're about to roll the dice right here too, midfield.
I think they feel the same way. They haven't stopped West York yet.
So here they go, straight up the gut. Banging forward is Holloway. He's going to come close. Did he get it? It's going to all depend on the spot here. This was actually 4th down. They had 7 on the board, but actually 4th down and 1 to go. Let's take a look. And they get it.
He just got about a half yard. That inside ISO. He made a tough, hard-nosed run.
Did he ever? Holloway banging, just banging forward and leaning forward. So 1st down for Red Lion, keeps things going here. 4:24 to go here in the first half, 19-7. West York leads the Lions of Red Lion. Dalton Grove at the quarterback. He's got an isolation this time. Oh, and he had it right on the hands of his receiver, Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, who caught the touchdown pass a few months ago. He put some nice air under that ball.
I think he did. I think Gillespie was too tight to the sideline there. He wasn't able to bend out to, and he had good coverage. So
let's see if we can see it here. Here he leads him. Holloway, nice job of putting the ball out in front. He's got his hands right there and just off the hands. So far, Grove is 3 of 7 for 27 yards passing here in the first half.
Somehow they got to get the ball to Gillespie. He had a 29-yard interception return for a touchdown in opening week.
Well, the other thing that's struck me so far, Mike, is Holloway's been kept well in check here in the first half.
He has.
So Grove, once again, looking. It's like a screenplay set up.
Oh, they got it set up perfect, Gary.
Here he goes. Screenplay all the way down to Alice Keogh, and Alice Keogh carries it down to the 11-yard line. Great job. You can see it coming the whole way. And Keogh, who has not really touched the ball yet tonight, 175-pound junior, rumbles forward. Here it is. Let's take a look at it.
Excellent call by the coaching staff. Just slips out, and he had 3 or 4 lead blockers, and he weaves his way down for a great gain.
We saw a wonderful block down there at the end. It'll be first down. 10 yards to go. 33 yards, by the way, that last play. Here's Grove. Good pitch out. Anderson around the outside. Almost loses the football, but hangs on very nicely. Antoine Jackson, rather, around the outside. Good yardage on first down.
Gary, they're starting to mix it up a little bit now here with some passes. They stretch the field, even though they didn't complete any. I think they're stretching the defense out a little bit and open up some running lanes.
So second down, 4 yards to go. Dalton Grove in the shotgun. Grove, the inside to Holloway. And Holloway inside the 10. I don't think he has the first down, but very, very close.
He's close. At the H-back went shuffle motion and ran a little slant into the right gap.
And that was not Holloway. That was Antoine Jackson again getting the ball. So the Lions doing some growling right now on this possession. Patrick Doherty brings the play into the game.
And you have 2 downs here. Get a first. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1. One receiver out. Eye in the backfield. There's the inside handoff again and the push forward, and they have plenty of yardage for the first down.
Should have been number 34, Dan Waldrop, that received the handoff there in a straight dive play.
SMX has immediate warehouse positions available at our Carlisle, Lewisberry, and Middlesex locations. Come apply with SMX at apply.smjobs.com. Immediate positions available on both day and night shifts. Pay starts at up to $12.75 an hour. That's apply.smjobs.com. SMX is an equal opportunity employer. And here we go. Isolated in the end zone. Long pass. Off the back shoulder. Touchdown. Red Lion.
Gary, they lined up in a three-back set, power set. And I think they had a defense fooled there and just threw a fade to the left side.
And isolated. And, you know, they always say you throw a little bit behind the receiver here. Look at Boyd Gillespie coming back. Watch. He's got his eyes on it the whole time. He comes back and comes right inside the defender.
It was underthrown. I don't know if that's supposed to be a back shoulder throw, but fortunately for Red Line, it was a score.
Red Line with the answer here. Now for the extra point. And we've got a penalty flag down on the West York side. So we'll see what that's all about. If you take it down, it's going to be against Red Lion. It is, so the extra point now becomes a little bit longer. And these mistakes pile up over the course of the evening. Nate Olson now have a little bit longer look, 25-yarder. Snap is down, and the kick is blocked. And you're going to have another penalty flag.
I don't know what the penalty was, but the snap was high and slow.
I was going to say, I was really looking at the slow part, but it was high. The ball handling tonight has really been shaky so far. Both teams a bit, but more on Red Lion right now. They're really shooting themselves in the foot here. Literally. So now it becomes a 30-yard extra point attempt for Olson. Nate Olson, a 6'1", 186-pound senior. See if he gets this one. Like a good long field goal. Another bad snap. Olson gets it up. Big foot. Up and no good.
No good.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. Big foot, huh?
Yeah, he had plenty of distance.
19-13. We'll head to the break. 2:02 left in the first half on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
High School Sports Live is proud to partner with Game Time PA and York Daily Record. The game and all the York broadcasts will be live streamed on GameTimePA.com. They do a great job. We're going to talk with Matt Gould after the game, who writes for them and is down there doing some filming tonight. He's a guy that loves this stuff. GameTimePA.com. Head there for all of your sports information. Red Lion with a big answer here. They're back to within 6, 19-13, 2:02 left in the first half. Kick back to West York, taken there by Jamal Anderson. And Jamal Anderson is taken down big time. Looked like number 20, Alex Keogh, getting down the field to make the tackle. So a big answer here. Boy, you talk about momentum shifting over very quickly from the offense to the defense, or the special teams in this case, Mike. There you saw it.
Yeah, you asked me about the onside kick attempt by West York, and I said I thought it was a good idea. It turns out it wasn't such a good idea for West York.
Red Lion decided to prove they could move the football, and they certainly did in that drive.
They had their best drive of the night.
So now they have to see if they can answer given the defensive effort they had last time. As you see some fans having a good time here at Horn Athletic Field. But this field has a lot of history. Good inside handoff for West York, and loose, rumbling all the way out past the 40-yard line. Once again, it's number 32, and that is Noah Bowers, who has had a good night so far. And back up to the line here, running their 2-minute drill. There's Bowers again. Good blocking up front.
Just an outside zone. He picks his hole and makes a good run.
Here's a spread again. It's the kind of thing that Campbell might run himself. Instead, he passes over the middle, ball off the hands.
It's a good hit by the defender.
He was looking for Bowers there, too.
It trips right and thrown to the third receiver.
Look again. Looked like the pass might have gotten tipped at the line of scrimmage and was really going almost end over end when it hit Bowers' hands. We talk about the glory days here. They've had 19 championships here at this field, starting all the way back in 1936. We talked about the 37 wins here, 63 to 67. We'll tell you about some other players that played here that were pretty notable too. Again, that spread offense. Campbell got his man over the middle, and again missed. This time intercepted off his hands. The tip play, the way you run it. Nate Orgy is right there on the spot to pick it off, and man, has momentum taking a turn here. 1:34 to go in the first half, and Red Lion with a big chance here.
Sure has. He faked that sweep to the right and hit him right in the numbers.
Had Orgy across the middle there. And make that Orgy rather just picking off the hands. That's a tip play the way you practice it, and Orgy right on the spot. So now you have a chance, and especially remember that big leg down there you have on your kicker. One turnover either way so far in this game for both teams. And now Red Lion will go into their 2-minute drill with a chance to actually take the lead here in the first half. Something they have not had so far in this game.
Gun formation doubles.
Two receivers either side. Looking across the middle. Good pass there. You got that little slant pattern again. You'll see him get up to the line here fairly quickly.
They did. They threw double slants on the left side there and hit the inside receiver.
Giuliano Favarato catching it that time. Again, a missed snap. And again, it's costing. Back to the 50-yard line. Now you're going to have, I think, an unsportsmanlike back there.
Either that or a hold.
In on the tackle was Nick Canary for West York. Smelled it out very well. And it's going to be against West York, unsportsmanlike.
This is what Coach Miller talked about last week's game against Allenstown, the penalties and the mistakes.
At that time, it's going to be a face mask. Brought him down with a face mask. So this is going to be a huge penalty. And again, Red Lion starts to get down into that 20-yard neighborhood. They at least have a chance maybe for a field goal, but they want more than that here as they march in the first half and get right up to the line of scrimmage. 1:17 to go, first down and 10. The Lions on the move.
Still in the doubles gun formation. Look for the double slants again.
Coming back again. It almost tipped and intercepted there by West York. Is good pressure from the outside by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I don't know if that ball was tipped, Gary, but he threw it down the middle. He didn't throw it toward the receiver. It wasn't a very good throw.
Take a look at it. You can see they're really rushed on trying to get rid of that. The receiver never had a chance to really get to the inside. It might have been a missed route, but not a good pass. So second down, 10 yards to go. Clock stops. 1:10 to go here in the first half. 19-13, the Bulldogs lead over the Red Lion Lions. You're watching it all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. So now Grove, roll near side. Finds a man, steps out of bounds. Nice job on a little down and out pattern to Kendrick Boyd-Gillespie, who's got a great set of hands.
Yes, he does. And he ran a nice route. However, it wasn't enough for the first down.
And that's something, again, you want to make sure you're going to get the first down on that. Here's Gillespie going to the outside, and they're just trying to work it down maybe underneath the defense right now. But third down and 3, and again, we have another flag down on the field. Yes, we do, and Red Lion marched back again. Boy, penalties have been killers here in the first half for both teams.
It's been a sloppy game so far.
Yeah. A hold. So you get a nice play there. Looks like you're marching forward, and now you get drawn back again. It's like taking 2 steps forwards and 3 steps back. You see some of the cheerleaders down there. A lot of young ones here tonight for the Lions. Remember those old days when you were a young kid, you were watching all those Columbia players up there, and all the young kids like to see those cheerleaders there, or the players like to see the players, and young kids, they puts dreams in their minds for later on. Red Lion now trying second down and 25 yards to go. 1:07 to go in the first half. Handoff up the middle, and it's a big one. Big explosion up the middle by Antoine Jackson, and again, crossing up West York. They were looking for the pass, and instead they threw the draw play.
Nice inside handoff. About a 17-yard gain there.
You're going to get a timeout down there by Jesse Shea and his charges. So take a look here. Everybody's looking for the pass, and what do? Take it inside. 16 yards on the carry for Antoine Jackson.
The left guard pulled there and trapped. That's the first I saw an inside trap that they ran.
So timeout on the field. So Red Lion right now with 56 seconds to go here in the first half, and barring some more penalties, they're now third down, 9 to go. This is two-down territory right here.
Sure.
What kind of play do you look for them to call right here, Jesse Shea and his Red Lion Lions?
Well, they're getting pressure. That screen to Keogh just a while ago was an excellent play. They do have them spread out with the doubles formation, so maybe that inside trap again.
Red Lion's been 3 out of 5 so far on their third down convergence tonight, so they've had some success.
I think this is Dalton Grove's best game of the year so far.
Yeah, really has played very, very well. Mm-hmm. You see the final directions being barked out there. Jesse Shea, by the way, 1-1 this season, 4-6 last year in 2 years now, obviously 5-7. You look on the other side at Ron Miller, who's been with West York now for 8 years, 77-24 record, including the championship back 2 years ago. I know last year he was a little disappointed. He had a lot of inexperience coming back after the championship team. They lost 24 players, but both teams here tonight showing a lot of promise, other than the mistakes. That's been the real problem in the game here tonight for both. There's Grove again. Grove rushing that pass a little bit that time as he's looking for his intended receiver was Derek Ross.
Yeah, he was fortunate one picked off by the outside linebacker.
It didn't look like he was really pushed hard. He had, a two-step drop that time.
It was, and I'm not sure what the route was. They didn't slant, they didn't run the fade.
Almost looked like a short fly route.
Yeah.
So far tonight, 6 out of 12 is Grove for 74 yards. So now you're fourth down, 53.8 seconds to go here in the first half. And let's see what they come up with. They send 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side, 1 running back. Straight back. Got a man over the middle. Beautiful pass. Right at the first down markers, leans forward. Looks like he has the first down. Down at about the 22, 23-yard line.
Nice route. He got the yardage he needed.
Do it right in between defenders.
Again, Dalton Grove threw a nice pass, right in the numbers.
So 48.7 seconds to go. Right up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Clock will start. W ready to play. Grove steps back. Grove looking for the end zone. Got a man down there. It's Holloway. He does it again. Kendrick Boyd Gillespie. I said Holloway. It's Kendrick Boyd Gillespie with his second touchdown catch here of the night. Great pass to get. Look at this.
3-step drop, about a 25-yard fade route, and the receiver just gets up and gets it.
And Boyd Gillespie goes up, and there he 6'2". There's the big difference when you have that big outside receiver. Look at him here. Uses that height, just goes up and spears it. Look at that.
Yeah, the defender was there. He boxed him out, Garrett, like a basketball player.
Exactly right. So Red Lion with a chance here to take the lead. The snap is down. The kick is up. It is ugly, but it might be through, and it is. 2019, first time Red Lion has led in this game tonight. Here in the first half, 42.2 seconds to go, and you're watching it all on High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Advanced Hoops Spring AAU season was historical as teams at every level won championship after championship. Team PA boys and girls won at the national level, beating some of the best teams in the country.
This fall on November 1st, players from all over the region will be trying out for our 2015 spring teams. Register for tryouts now at advancedhoops.com.
And the Lions, who were down by 12 at one point in time, 6 plays, 19 yards, 52 seconds, and they have taken the lead 20-19. Don't forget our OSS Health halftime report coming up here at halftime, 42.2 seconds from now. And Red Lion kicking off with the lead for the first time this evening. ball's going to be fumbled back into the end zone as Jamal Anderson, for the first time all night, he hasn't had a chance for a big run back. He had a 52 and a 37 earlier. Do want to remind you, I made a mistake earlier. Kendrick Boyd Gillespie has 3 touchdown pass receptions tonight for Red Lions. So Boyd Gillespie, and I think Dalton Grove have really been major in this game so far, obviously. Understatement of the year.
If I'm not mistaken, Gillespie might have had only 1 catch coming into here. I know they tried to get the ball to him numerous times in the previous 2 games, but the QB and receiver are hooking up tonight.
So here's West York. Will they try to answer? 38.3 seconds to go.
You think you
Ross
can't
Campbell
play too much of a prevent defense here and let a big run occur.
And they had a little pick play there on the outside.
Looked like a wide receiver tunnel screen.
Got Diego Torres there, who's also plays in the Bulldog basketball team. Pretty good team year in and year out. First down. 27.1 seconds to go in the half. Got to think there's going to be one. If they're going to really try to do anything, it's got to be a long pass here.
Trying to work the clock, get out of bounds.
He didn't jump out of bounds. Everybody wants to get that extra yard, and when you're in this situation, you have to be disciplined in trying to get out of bounds. But he does get another first down, which does stop the clock. So West York. Now you need some kind of pass here, at least 20 to 25 yards, don't you? A little longer kind of pass play.
And get out of bounds.
And get out of bounds.
Work the clock.
So here's Campbell. Catches it again, just short of the first down markers. And down to 12.6 seconds. They may be happy here just to kind of let it run out. They're going to set the clock. And they're going to call a timeout. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, Coach, we might be seeing a Hail Mary type play coming up here.
Yeah, you might see a long pass down the sideline there.
Well, you look at that video board down there on the end, and it is just fabulous. Now, take a look. Here again, stepping back. Ross Campbell showing you a pretty nice arm here tonight. But unfortunately, receiver not getting down to first down yardage there. So now you have 12.6 seconds to go in the first half. You're down by 1. You got really time for 2 short plays or 1 long one, and you got to think the 1 long one's coming up here as we have trips coming to the near side, 1 on the far side.
Yeah, I would think you have 2 plays, Gary. You have trips left. I don't know if they'll take the Hail Mary here.
You take the quick down and out and then try to throw one when you get on the other side?
Yeah, they might sprint this way and try to work the clock on the sideline.
Another bad snap, and this time brought down, and that's going to end the first half. There's a young man right there for Red Lion who has played an outstanding first half, and we're talking about Sam Lowe. And they do get a timeout called, so you're going to get 3rd down here, and I think it's almost inconsequential, the fact that you have about 7 yards to go.
Back to the 45-yard line, 3rd down.
You mentioned Sam Lowe. I think he's been playing with a cast on. I don't know if he's down there with a cast on tonight, but he had an nagging injury, according to Coach Shea.
So Sam Lowe smells out the play. And so it'll be 3rd down now and 7 yards to go. And here's Red Lion defense all the way back down to the 30. Got to keep everything underneath there. Only 3 men up with the line of scrimmage.
I think they have to keep their eye on the QB here too, Gary.
Yep. Could run a long way, and there it is. Pass, it gets out of bounds again. Nice use of the clock here.
Yes, it is.
2.2 seconds ago, so he gets it down inside the 40-yard line. So here it is again. Good down and out pattern. Going to catch his man out there. Favorite target all night there. The last few plays has been Giuliano Favarato. We got another timeout. Now this one goes either to the end zone or what, Coach?
Well, they like those plays where they throw down the middle and then lateral back. They might have a trick play up
ladder
play.
play?
Yeah, they might have one of those.
SMX has immediate warehouse positions, by the way, available at our Carlisle's, Lewisberry, and Middlesex locations. Come apply with SMX at applysmjobs.com. Immediate positions available on both day and night shifts. Pay starts at up to $12.75 an hour. That's apply, apply.smjobs.com. SMX is an equal opportunity employer. So we'll be anxious to see what this play looks like. Campbell, by the way, is 8 out of 14 tonight for 85 yards in the game. I tell you, both quarterbacks have shown me nice arms tonight and really have done some good things I didn't necessarily expect to see.
Yeah, they had good first halves, both of them. I think Dalton Grove has grown up here this half.
Watching the Red Line defensive coach running off the field and actually walking his guys into place there. So let's see what we have here.
Trying to press the inside receiver there in the trips.
And you're going to get a timeout from Red Lion. So they got a chance to see how they were going to line up. Waited till the last second, called timeout. And now West York, well, they go with the same play. For Red Lion, they get a chance to look at it. Coach Ron Miller. You know, it's the same thing in basketball. You know, you get a timeout there, you see how a team's going to line up underneath, and then you just come back in.
Got to watch you don't overcoach in that situation, you know.
I'll tell you what. I remember the end of a state championship game, we had to do that, or actually an Eastern final game, we had to do that. We were winning by 1 with 2 seconds to play. And our guys were so excited when they got in the huddle. I said, don't worry about anything right now except when you walk back out, just line up, make sure that we see what they have, and then we'll come back in and we'll talk about what we're going to do the next time out. And that's what we did, but it worked out okay.
And it worked out all right. That's
it worked out all right. So a little cat and mouse being played right now between the two coaches, Jesse Shea and Ron Miller. Let's see what this play is. This time they moved the 3 receivers to the far side of the field.
We're putting 6 people in the secondary. Got a 3-3 stack up front.
Here's Ross Campbell running, looking, throwing all the way to the end zone. And there it's swatted away by Red Lion at the end. So the Lions go into halftime with a 1-point lead, 20-19. Our OSS Health halftime report coming up right after this. You're watching High School Sports Live TV. West York and Red Lion on ABC 27.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Judgy and Bubba family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A G and Bubba family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale too. There's a reason the G and Bubba family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack G and Bubba family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at gmbubba.com.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less. And OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field here at Red Lion High School for the OSS Health Halftime Report. And we're watching right now as the West York High School Marching Band is coming out here at the center of the field. Red Lion leads the Bulldogs of West York here 2019 at the half. And again, thank you to OSS Health for being our sponsor of the Halftime Report. Mike, you know, when you talk about where we were in the first half, this was kind of the tale of 2 cities. And I'm going to have you come over here a little bit so we can get in here and get your lovely face instead of mine. But, you know, you saw West York, and it looked like the train was leaving town there for a while, and all of a sudden they had that turnover. Red Lion managed to turn around. The little pooch kick there on the onside kick, on the kickoff, And Red Lion proved that they could actually score, and they did it. They marched down the field. They took the lead here at halftime by 1. Were you surprised at all?
I was. Red Lion wasn't moving the ball consistently. They got that first score with a long kickoff return, and he had some penalties that aided him. That drive, they put some things together. They did some things, screen passes, some passes to Gillespie. And so I think they're doing more offensively and keeping West York's defense guessing right now.
A couple things on the storyline in the first half. Penalties, big. We saw a lot of those in this game, and we've also seen a lot of mishandling of the ball at the snap position. Talk a little bit about those two things and why so much in this game. Is it just an unusual night or what?
Well, I don't know. I know West York had problems last week in their loss to Downstown with penalties and some mistakes, and I think it's carrying over to this game. They didn't clean that up yet. But both teams are having problems with the quarterback-center exchange. Why that is, I'm not sure.
There you get a look at Horn Athletic Field. This place is huge. And, you talk about championships here. You talk about players. West York had a great center a few years back, played 1971 to 74 for Notre Dame, including the national championship, the one you were talking about, Mark Brenneman. And over here at Horn Athletic Field, we said tonight they were honoring the 1963 to 67 champs, 37 straight games won. But you had a guy here who was coaching during that time, Ron Fitzke, and was a legendary coach here in York County, and had a son come along here, Scott Fitzke, who in 72, 73, 74 had a pretty good season himself. And in fact, good seasons every year. He was amazing and went on to play at Penn State. So some storied players playing on both sides here at both these great athletic programs here in York County.
It was nice to see them honor those teams and those players tonight.
The only thing we felt bad about when you got to the 67 team, right, the first team that got a loss there. And so being from Columbia and being a hard-nosed guy from Columbia, you wouldn't have wanted to have been on that team. And but the crowd very appreciative of the efforts of all those teams. We're going to try to take a look here at the highlights in just a moment here at halftime. It's our OSS Health halftime report. And we wanted to get to Charlie Fortney also to talk a little bit. Charlie, you got a couple minutes here. We're going to get Charlie in here in a moment to talk. He's up here and he's kind of shying away. But, yeah, we're going to get Charlie over here in just a moment. But we have some highlights for you right now. Let's take a look at the first half here. West York on the board first. And you saw a great job the first half by Ross Campbell. But this time, handing off to number 21. That was Garrett Stauffer for the first score of the game. And then on the other side, this young man, Mr. Grove. And you saw this a few times in the first half as he found his man wide open, Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, for the first touchdown. Then marching right back down the field, and the handoff this time, banging over the right side, is Noah Bowers for a touchdown to put West York up 13-7. They missed the extra point. And then the dive forward again to go to 19-7. They went for 2 but missed on that as well. And so Red Lion came back and answered. And who was it again? It was that combination. It was so good to them in the first half. Pass it over to Kendrick Boyd Gillespie from Dalton Grove. Then Dalton Grove. They get it back on a turnover to the end zone. And what is it? Yeah, one more time. You see Kendrick Boyd Gillespie using that 6'2 frame to go up and spear it. And they got the extra point. They lead here at the half, 20-19. We'll take a break. And we'll come back with more stats and more chats about what's going to go on here in the second half at Horn Athletic Field. West York Bulldogs, Red Lion Lions, here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Advanced Hoops Spring AAU season was historical, as teams at every level won championship after championship. Team PA boys and girls won at the national level, beating some of the best teams in the country.
This fall, on November 1st, players from all over the region will be trying out for our 2015 spring teams. Register for tryouts now at advancedhoops.com.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less. And OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over 20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
And welcome back here in our Kelly Sports halftime stats, and take a look at those numbers. Mike, what jumps out at you right now?
The lack of rushing yards Redline has. I think their pass game has opened up their offense, but I didn't realize he only had 27 yards rushing. West York is keep doing what they're doing. The 253 yards, total yards first half. They're just hurting themselves with penalties.
Look at the penalties there. 6 penalties for 60 yards for West York, 6 for 63 yards for Red Lion. And the biggest one for West York was the interception there right before the half, and Red Lion having a chance to come down. And even though they're down in total number of yards, 253 to 134, they're up on the scoreboard, which is where it counts right now by 1.
That's right. They had 2 big kickoff returns, and like I said, I think they're mixing their pass game pretty well right now, and it's keeping West York's defense off balance.
And again, you look at the first half. We talked about it. Holloway, we thought he would be a big factor in this game, has not been a big factor at all so far, which has made them go more to the passing game maybe than they wanted to at all.
Yeah, the screens and the quick passes to the wide receivers are what's helping Redline at this point.
You're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. Again, our Kelly Sports halftime stats. Mike, as you look at the second half here, we're going to come back in just a moment, and we're watching the West York Bulldog band down the field. We're going to come back. I want to have you take us inside the huddles here a little bit and where we go in the second half now from both teams' perspectives. You're Ron Miller on the side of West York, on the other side, Jesse Shea for Red Lion. We'll do that when we come back. This is High School Sports Live TV, the OSS Health Halftime Report on ABC 27. We'll be right back.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less. And OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over 20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Karen has 459 friends, but none of them made sure she got home okay. None of them suggested she skip the next drink, try a glass of water, or maybe just call it a night. Karen has 459 friends, but tonight, what she really needed was one good one.
Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field, where Red Lion leads 20-19 at the half over West York. And it's time to get down to Charlie Fortney, who's on the sideline with Nicole Berkebile from Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships, our title sponsor. They're going to be announcing the person selected to take the kick tonight. There's a kick that's going to be taken tonight. And what's coming up between quarters regarding the 29-yard field goal challenge. So we have Charlie ready there yet? We're waiting to see, and we've got the Red Lion cheerleaders out here now at halftime. Just had the West York band on. Now the Red Lion cheerleaders doing a little halftime demonstration here. It's become a big-time thing, hasn't it?
Sure has.
Remember the old days when cheerleaders just cheered? Now you have cheerleaders and all the dance moves and the specialty things they can do. It's really amazing to watch how that's changed over the 30 or 40 years you and I've been involved.
I have granddaughters in competitions, and they travel up and down the East Coast in cheerleading competitions.
Now, anybody ever says that these things aren't sport, I'm telling you what, you watch what these kids do. It makes my knees hurt right now to watch them dance around, but here at this big stadium, too, you really have an appreciation. We're sitting high up. The look you're getting is not where we are. We're even higher than the cameras are, and you just get a great look up here. I mean, this is a wonderful venue for football. You had a pretty wonderful venue, too, over Columbia.
Oh,
where
we did.
You had a big pole. I mean, it was a beautiful place to play football.
With the river in the background, it was similar to this, looking from the high school. You're looking down in a bowl-type thing. And
I'll tell you, the facilities here at Red Lion are fantastic. They bought the old Red Lion Country Club across the street, which was a 9-hole golf course. And I was looking there tonight as I was sitting up here, and I used to be a member there years ago, and no longer is it a country club. In fact, Don Dimoff here, who's one of the guys in charge of doing a lot of the promotions here at the school, was the head pro there at that time. He's now the head basketball coach here, very successful one at Red Lion High School. And I was looking over there tonight. No golf course anymore. All athletic fields. The whole area was brought by Red Lion High School. So they've got some great athletic facilities here.
It's a beautiful venue right here.
So take us inside the minds here in the second half of the two coaches. Let's go to Ron Miller first, West York. He had the momentum, kind of lost it at the end of the half. Still, the yards that they piled up were incredible. What are you telling your kids at halftime?
Again, I just keep repeating the lack of mistakes and penalties. That's their primary focus. Offensively, they don't have to do a thing different. 253 yards total offense. Keep that up-tempo offense and keep Red Lion's defense off balance. I think they'll continue to score.
Jesse Shea's team just came back out in the field here for Red Lion. What did he say to them?
Well, I think I'd have put my arm around that QB. I think he came of age. I think Dalton Grove came of age. He was 10 for 27 the first two games, and he's on fire right now. And I don't think a defensive back on West York can cover this Boyd Gillespie. So I would continue with that short pass game as much as can to open up those run lanes for him.
Do you do anything to get, and again, Holloway really hasn't been the answer in there, and that has been Antoine Jackson doing the running. What do you do to get the running game a little bit more involved here? Because you said the lack of running yards there at halftime was a concern.
Well, the first 2 weeks, they were a power team. They like to run inside the tackles, and that's where Holloway was chewing up his yardage. But, even tonight, they're running on the perimeter, and I think that's until West York decides to loosen up inside, keep attacking the perimeter with the run and pass.
Well, that is our OSS Health halftime report. We're going to take a break. We're getting ready to start the second half. And we do have Charlie Fortney now down on the field, and he's with Nicole Berkebile from Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. Take it away, Charlie. And we'll get Charlie again. We have some technical difficulties there, and we'll come right back to him in a moment. But we have what we call the 29-yard challenge. It's a field goal challenge. And I don't know about you. I'd have liked to have that shot when I was a kid. But Nicole Berkebile down there, you can see from Jack Giambalvo. And now we'll go back down to
Buffalo Wild Wings. And if he doesn't get this cool goodie package.
And that's a pretty good goodie package. How does this rank with some of the other things that Jack Giambalvo is doing in the community? Because you guys do a lot, but I would think that this is pretty exciting.
We really enjoy coming out to all the football games. I mean, it's just lots of fun to come out, and we're really involved in the high schools, and we enjoy that because that's our future customer base, right?
All right, well, in between the third and fourth quarter, you'll see Nicole out there not kicking, but she'll be ready to give away a television if it can go through the goalposts. It's only 29 yards, guys. I think it can happen.
So we'll take it to the break. That's our OSS Health halftime report, and when we come back, we'll start the second half of the kickoff. 20-19, Red Lion leads the Bulldogs from West York here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Welcome back to the start of the second half here and the kickoff from West York to Red Lion. So far, 2 kickoff returns for 89 yards by Jamal Anderson. Check that by Antoine Jackson. And a short kick again. It's going to be returned out to the 40-yard line here as Red Lion's going to get started here in the second half. 40-yard line, pretty nice field position to start, Coach.
Great field position. I think they didn't want to kick that deep, Gary. I don't think they wanted another big return.
Wonder why that was. Again, 2 returns for 89 yards. And so here's Red Lion with the lead. And now you have another one of those moments in the game that it's a big moment. Red Lion showed they could move the ball at the end of the first half. They showed they could pass it to Kendrick Boyd Gillespie. Let's see what they start with in the second half.
I was going to say, don't get conservative and don't look like you're going to.
Look at the tandem sets here on both sides as far as receivers, and then the inside handoff is going to go to Antoine Jackson. You got to wonder tonight if Kenny Holloway's hurt. He's not been in there most of the game. Jackson, the ball carrier, will take it inside 4 yards. By the way, our announcer here tonight is Kevin Lieber. You hear him in the background, the PA announcer. He's been the voice of the Lions for 22 years. Been doing it for a while. He told me tonight proudly. He said, I'm a teacher in the school, and I get up here at night, I'm the voice of the Lions. So there you go. Second down, 6 yards to go for Red Lion. Again, that inside handoff, and again, bowling right on through is Jackson.
Gary, I think they found a formation they like. They're staying with this double twin formations and spreading West York out, and they're just hitting them with quick hitters.
And now they're getting ready to jump up to the line quickly here, it looks like. Maybe not. Take a look at this. Look at the hole up the middle.
Again, that was a trap play.
You got that little wraparound handoff on the inside. Such a nice play there, and Jackson getting some good yardage to start the second half. They haven't changed the yardage marker over there yet, or the down marker, but it's first down and 10. Dalton Grove's receiver just getting into the game now, Favorado. So Dalton Grove. Oh, no. And on top of it for West York. On the missed handoff again is Mason Bursick. Mason Bursick, number 50, jumps on the missed handoff one more time. You can see Grove's looking around there, and the ball just comes back low, and Grove, with his head up thinking about the handoff, didn't really handle it first. And Bursick right down on top of it.
All three of them, the center, quarterback, and running back, they're not in sync. I think the quarterback's hurrying to make that handoff and losing control of the ball.
I gave credit to Bursick. It was Mike Messersmith who got underneath there, the linebacker, number 16. So Messersmith will be credited with the fumble recovery. And another huge turnover here around midfield. We saw what Red Lion did with it at the end of the first half. Let's see if West York returns the favor.
West York coming out in a similar formation.
Campbell fakes the handoff across the middle. Great pass. Finds an open man, and Terry Kane's the wide receiver with a beautiful pass right on the numbers.
You know, what a great call by the coaching staff. That was the same play that calls an interception.
19 first downs now here for the Bulldogs, and right away they go to the pass. Trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Not a good handoff there, and he managed to flip it away at the last minute. You talk about disaster being averted, and a flag down on the play as well. Man, that had disaster all over it, and instead they turned it into some kind of gain on Noah Bowers. Let's see what the flag's all about.
Another speed option coming left, and you're right. He was lucky it wasn't picked off by an outside backer, but made a good play.
I don't know how he got it away, and again, he did it with the right hand as the defenders were coming in on that hand.
Yeah, he's pitching across his body, which is unusual.
And you got a hold, it's going to bring it all back, so it still ended up being somewhat of a disaster anyway. Let's take a look at it. A lot going on in this play. You see Campbell mishandle. Now watch, just to the last second, he shovels it out of there. And let's see if we can find where the hold is. Don't see it from here.
There again, they're taking Campbell and forcing him to pitch, but they have no one for a pitch responsibility,
right.
And that's what West York's taking advantage of.
And frankly, if someone would have been there for the pitch responsibility that time, they've been going to the other end on a pick six.
You're right.
So Campbell coming back to the line of scrimmage. First down, now 12 yards to go. 47-yard line of Red Lion. Campbell looked like he was going to show deep and then threw short underneath to the fullback. Kyle Narber with a catch.
Just a little check down play. Get him a few yards.
Saw him stand up straight looking like he was going to let it loose.
I thought he was running this fade route to number 2 out here. This looks like a good matchup with the split end on West York and the corner, number 25 on Red Line.
You got one-on-one here on the near side. Keep your eye on that one. Going to go right, though. Got a man open underneath. Good pass again. Right down near the first down yardage marker, Ross Campbell, and it's going to be a first down. It's a good pass out to the flat.
Full sprint out, going right to the sticks, and he just barely made it, but he got the first down.
It's Diego Torres again. You'll see him right here. Good sprint out, bought himself a little bit of time here. Good blocking up front. Pass out to Torres. Torres turns and manages to stretch for the first down. So 1st and 10 now as West York picking up where they left off for most of the first half.
3 wides, 2 back set.
Hand off the inside, but he fakes it this time and goes forward. And it's brought down at the 30-yard line is Campbell. So nice job of faking the inside jet sweep and diving forward. And they're doing what they did so well in the first half now, mixing up the plays and really keeping Red Line a little bit off balance right now.
This up-tempo is really keeping them on edge.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
Here they have a tight end Trey coming to the left.
There's the handoff. Old Bowers. Look at the running here. Carrying 5s, now 6 defenders with him. as Noah Bowers all the way down. He rumbles to the 15-yard line inside the 15. First down for West York. 16 yards on that carry, about 9 of those yards with 5 guys on his back. And back up to the line of scrimmage very quickly. Whit Bowers here. Now he picks up 1, 2. Make it 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders by the time he finally came down. First down and 10, West York. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Same formation, look for the same play.
Ross Campbell handed it off again. He said, I like what I saw last time. Bowers inside the 5, inside to the 3-yard line, down to the 2. First down again as Bowers continues to run for huge yardage on first down.
West York is doing a nice job of changing up their formations. They went to a tight end trips. This is the 3rd play in a row. They're running the same formation.
High formation. You got to think Bowers is going to get it again, and does. Bowers getting to the outside, but can't get to the outside. But I think you're going to have a face mask call here.
That was a little different play. They pulled the guard to try to kick out and lead through with the fullback. Redline did a nice job stuffing it.
Joe Dasher, the linebacker, came up to smell it out and brought him down. Now, what was the call here? West York looks like they're walking back. I thought it might be a face mask the way he came down, but maybe not. Waiting to see. So it's going to go back against West York. Big play here. We'll wait and see the official call. I think it must be holding of some kind. So we take it back. It'll be first down and 17 yards to go. Now 8:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Still 2019. Red Lion leads. There's a full house backfield. Single receivers either side. I don't recall having seen this formation too much tonight.
No, one other time they used this motion.
All kinds of stuff going on up front, all to disguise the fact that the quarterback was going to keep it, that being Ross Campbell. So you had crosses, you had guys going out deep, and all it was the quarterback was keeping it and running it.
At tight end, he shuffled motion to the right, then he came back and tried to run a trap for the quarterback off that after faking a sweep.
Worked pretty well as Campbell gets 4 yards back. Ball be spotted at the 13-yard line. They'll bring up second down, 13 to go. And back to the 2 in the backfield. They put Stauffer in motion. Pass across the middle. He was wide open and just thrown high that time by Ross Campbell. Man, he had his receiver dead open in the middle. That was the fullback, Kyle Narber.
They got exactly what they wanted, Gary. They motioned the running back out, and the outside linebacker stretched with him, and the receiver was wide open on double slams. He just missed him.
And that ball just flew on him that time.
And Campbell would like to have that one back.
They're 7 for 9 on 3rd down conversions of the Bulldogs so far, so great percentage tonight in that category. Takes the handoff. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to throw across the middle. Dangerous pass. Is it a touchdown?
I believe he got it.
Yes! Caught his man across the middle, did Ross Campbell. Fantastic pass, and he catches Diego Torres right there in the end zone, and Torres basically just moved to an opening. Watch this. Campbell flushed out of the pocket. Looking. Torres in the end zone. He waits for the last moment. Dangerous pass. Burns it in there, and Torres takes it in the end zone between 2 receivers. I mean, he was covered about as well as you could be covered.
That was a scrambled drill at the best.
For some of you old-timers out there, how about Fran Tarkenton at his best? Spot is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. And so the Bulldogs have jumped back on top here. 26-20, 8:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops Spring AAU season was historical as teams at every level won championship after championship. Team PA boys and girls won at the national level, beating some of the best teams in the country.
This fall, on November 1st, players from all over the region will be trying out for our 2015 spring teams. Register for tryouts now at advancedhoops.com.
Hit Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Judgy and Bubba family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A G and Bubba family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the G and Bubba family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack G and Bubba family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at gmbubba.com.
And West York kicking it away. They lead by 6 now, 8:15 to go in the third quarter. Red Lion with the football. We see some good run backs here tonight. West York covers it pretty well this time. As finally they bring down Nate Orgy, who's coming back. Last drive, 9 plays, 55 yards, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Again, off another turnover, and we have to emphasize that. Red Lion had a chance to go forward and extend that lead. They could not do it. They had turned it over, and West York made them pay.
Yes, he did. Red Lion had a nice drive going and shot themselves in the foot. They got to respond here.
So 8:08 left to go here in the third quarter. Red Lion with the football at their own 30-yard line. Dalton Grove, pass to Jackson, or the handoff to Jackson inside, no gain. Maybe a half a yard.
These defensive tackles did a nice job for West York. The defense is spread out with this formation. They're basically in a 4-1 front.
I want to remind you that we got the Capital Region Insurance play of the game. We'll have to be thinking about that pretty soon. And I know our people down in the truck are doing that. And also we have the Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram post-game show. And we'll have the Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC player of the game as well. So we'll be thinking about that too, Mike, as we go forward. Second down, 9 yards to go. Jackson around the near side, not a lot. Might have picked up 2 or 3. We'll call it third down now and 6.
They continue to work from that doubles formation. That was an outside zone play, but just they had no answer for the outside linebacker.
So third down, a big third down play coming up here for Red Lion. Been fairly efficient tonight on their third down plays. We have 6 so far. Let's see what they have up their sleeves this time. Grove throwing to the outside. Good coverage over there. We've got a flag down. It's in the area where you usually are going to see holding. And you've got to think that if it is holding, that it well might be declined. Illegal block is the call. I think you're going to see it declined here, and they're going to see if Red Lion will kick it away. I don't think we've had a punt yet tonight, have we?
No, I don't think we did. They threw that pass earlier. I had Gillespie going right to left in motion and full sprint. They hit it before. They needed that one. They can't afford to give that ball back to West York. They're piling up too many yards and points at this point.
So into the game now to punt it away on the decline penalty. There's a high spiral, not very long. Ball's going to take a good West York bounce and then kind of neutralize out and land inside about the 47-yard line of West York, where they will have great field position once again and a 6-point lead to go with an 18-yard punt. Nice and high, but not very much yardage underneath that, Mike.
No, again, the ball's getting back slow from the center, and they were fortunate they didn't have it blocked there. They had pressure up the middle.
SMX has immediate warehouse positions available at their Carlisle, Lewis Perry, and Middlesex locations. Come apply with SMX at apply.smjobs.com. Immediate positions available on both day and night shifts. Pay starts at $12.75 an hour. That's apply.smjobs.com. SMX is an equal opportunity employer. And here again, West York with a chance to really put a 2-score lead up on the board. Not going to do it on this first play.
They went back to the same opening play. They had trips left, faked the sweep left, and tried to hit that slant to the split end.
Diego Torres has 6 catches here tonight, has been an important target so far here. Late in the first half and now early in the second half with a touchdown catch.
You got a diamond look for the quick screen out to the 4 receivers.
4 receivers near side, 1 receiver far side, empty backfield except for Ross Campbell. Another bad snap and has to cover up. When you go to that shotgun, you really have to pay attention to getting the snaps correctly. And so far tonight, you'd have to say they haven't gone well at all.
No, the quarterback is it's running all over the place just to grab him.
Take a look here. Nice to be able to do this, but you got to get it to the right place. And you can see the blocker there, the center, actually coming up early. Is Logan Stover, who's a pretty good center, by the way. Here's a screen pass. Screen play, picking the way forward. Wide open, getting down the field again. It's that man that's been there this whole game, Diego Torres, once again on a quick pass and 32 yards on the pickup.
He had 14 receptions coming in, and you're right, he's picking up right where he left off. This is a wide receiver screen or jailbreak screen.
Now watch this. There's a little pick right there, and then he gets through the hit again, and then running forward, Diego Torres with a huge pickup of 32 yards. Tell you what, too, you got to give credit to Ross Campbell for selling that screen very, very well.
He does a nice job looking one way and then throwing back.
So a player down on the field. We haven't really had any injuries in the game tonight. Big 33 football. Mike, you know about all that kind of stuff. You've been involved with that and seen it for a long time. Big 33 football classic is a Super Bowl of high school football. There has never been a Super Bowl played without a Big 33 alumni. The 58th annual Big 33 football classic is June 20th. 2015 at Hershey Park Stadium. Visit big33.org. Man, you've seen some fantastic players in that classic over the years,
Sure
right?
have. They do a fantastic job with that organization.
Also, did you know the Cleveland Brothers is much more than just earth moving and construction machines? We're rental and standby generators. We're truck engine service. We're Solaire air compressors. We're global pumps and so much more. Visit us at clevelandbrothers.com. And there's a guy coming off the field under his own power that everybody's happy about because Antoine Jackson has been key in this game tonight with the running so far. Campbell with 199 total yards so far tonight. Torres with 7 catches for 99 yards. First down and 10 for West York. There goes that guy we've seen tonight again. He scored the first touchdown of the game.
He went back to that tight end trips to the right and running the right off tackle to the right side.
And that guy is Garrett Stauffer wearing number 21 in his back. And another first down for West York as they are really rolling right now.
They are. They're stretching that outside linebacker out and attacking on that tight end trip side.
Here's Campbell over center this time. Handoff again. Stauffer again. Stauffer inside the 10-yard line down near the 8.
Yeah, the right guard is pulling and trapping the end with the fullback leaving through. And that defensive end needs to squeeze down and take care of that.
Definitely not happening so far. Second down, 5 yards to go. West York on the move again. They'll get it down to near the 5-yard line as Stauffer doing the hard hat work here.
This time they went away from the tight end trips just with a B-gap ISO.
So third down, 3 yards to go. We've got a man down on the field for Red Lion right now. Give you some idea tonight on Torres. Torres coming into tonight had 14 receptions for the season for 219 yards. He was averaging 15.6 yards per reception, and the long one being 72 yards. So he has really stepped in here tonight and shown up big.
West York's getting in great formations to get one-on-one coverage with him, and you know, he's taking advantage of that.
So player coming off the field for Red Lion right now is number 33, and that is Raekwon Mitchell, who has played a very, very good game tonight. Out of his linebacker spot. So it'll be third down, 3 yards to go, 4:53 to go here in the third quarter. I want to remind you, at the end of the third quarter, we got that 29-yard challenge. And we got a young man named Andy Stern that's going to be trying that tonight. We'll tell you more about that in a few minutes.
The tight end trips again, the same play.
Here's Candon again.
The G block.
Stauffer
did a nice job there.
Brought down. Great job there by number 74 for Red Lion. That was Dakota Cleary. It was outside linebacker spot. I want to say Patrick Doherty. It looked like a 7 there. It's actually 24. Patrick Doherty, number 24. 4th down, 3 yards to go. Handoff into the end zone. Touchdown. Great handoff. And again, Stauffer did the work the whole way through. His 2nd touchdown tonight. Look at this.
72's right guard kicking out. Lead block going through, and they're just following him down the hill.
Kyle Narber, the fullback, number 28, threw a great lead block. Watch him going through, just kind of leading the way there. It's a good block, just gives him enough to slip into the end zone, and Stauffer with another touchdown. So 32-20 now, the Bulldogs lead. Extra point is up. And it's no good. Again, wide. Had a tough time with that tonight. So the Bulldogs lead 32-20 here with 4:07 to go in the 3rd quarter on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. We'll be right back.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Penn National Insurance and InservCo Insurance Services are teaming up to help all drivers feel secure. Drivers who text while driving are putting themselves and others in danger. Don't text and drive. To feel more secure, read our driver safety tips by going to www.pennnationalinsurance.com. Driver safety comes first. West York has jumped back on top here by 12 right now, 32-20. And they're kicking off to Red Lion. By the way, our 29-yard challenge is going to be met by Andy Sterner, who, by the way, is a former quarterback from East New York High School. So he'll be coming up here at the end of the 3rd quarter to try that 29-yard. Here's the kickoff. And again, big run back coming up here for Red Lion. Excellent run back by Nate Orgy. The guy you don't want to kick to. He just proves every time tonight it's going to get a little exciting for your defense and your special teams when he handles the football. So all the way out past the 40-yard line, you see him taking it about the 6-yard line.
I'm surprised West York kicked it deep the last time they did.
Well, he just stops in a dime and changes directions, doesn't he? Look at Orgy.
Yes, it does.
Nate Orgy tonight. And he has given Red Lion good field position. They definitely need it right now. Down 12 with 3:55. Still lots of time to go in this game, though. The last drive, though, by West York. 8 plays, 53 yards, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. And you talk about Stauffer tonight. 18 rushes for 71 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not a bad evening's work. And you know he's been paced well tonight, too, by Noah Bowers, who's done a good job, and also the fullback Kyle Narber.
Coach Miller mentioned going into this game, they have 5 or 6 running backs. As well as Campbell, you know, so
they've shown them all off here tonight.
Yeah.
Game Time PA, High School Sports Live TV, is proud to partner with Game Time PA and York Daily Record. This game and all the York broadcasts will be live streamed on GameTimePA.com. And I got to tell you, Matt Gould and all the great guys that write for York Daily Record and work for GameTimePA.com, they just do a fabulous job. Also, SMX has immediate warehouse positions available at our Carlisle, Lewisberry, and Middlesex locations. Come apply with SMX at apply.smjobs.com. Immediate positions available on both day and night shifts. The pay starts at up to $12.75 an hour. That's apply.smjobs.com. SMX is an equal opportunity employer. Gary Sutton, Mike Burke up here on the deck along with Travis Sparks says coming out of the game for the Red Lion Lions right now is Nate Orgy. So that is not something you wanted to see. Being helped to the sidelines. Now he doesn't seem to be in a lot of pain, but sitting down there and it's going to be checked on right away. So hope that he's back up and literally running here shortly.
Yeah, Red Lion's getting a little banged up here. We haven't seen Kenny Holloway, and
now you got Orgy on the side as well.
On the sideline.
So Red Lion with the biggest possession of the night so far. Grove. Throwing to the outside. Nice catch. Nice turn in. Pick up about 6 yards on the play out to the 45-yard line and a late flag. Usually that's unsportsmanlike.
Good first down play for Redline.
And again, who'd they catch? Kendrick Boyd Gillespie. Gillespie has one of those kind of that great presence that you want a receiver to have out there. He kind of seems to know where he's at all the time.
Yeah, with his size and speed, he's a tough matchup, much like Torres is for West York.
Yeah, the two of them have really been showing off their wares here tonight.
They sure have.
Big, big, big penalty here all the way down to the 39-yard line of West York. So the penalties, haven't seen as many of them in the second half, but a big one like this, again, for West York, who just got a 12-point lead. You don't want to give momentum back to Red Lion right now. Got this inside look again where they've been handing off. And there it is again. They had those tandem receivers on the outside, and you got the inside handoff to Antoine Jackson.
They've been staying in this formation, force them into a wide 4-3. Sooner or later, I think they're going to find a seam in that run game. But don't get away from that quick pass game. That's what's been good for them here.
They had those tandem receivers out there, too, and that gives a little different look for the defense to have to deal with. Second down, 7 yards to go, 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. Ball at the 36-yard line of West York. Grove, inside handoff again to the other side to Jackson. And Jackson pounds away inside the 35-yard line down to about the 33. Looks like it's getting a little chippy along the front line there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the game here is being very competitive on the field.
You could go into diplomatic work here soon if you decide that you don't like this color stuff, right? Yeah. So now it's third down, 5 yards to go for Red Lion. Big third down.
Went back to the H-back.
There it again, Jackson trying to get the first down yardage and does.
Nice run.
No flags down, so a first down for Red Lion. Jackson doing the work here.
It's a little change up. They ran outside zone away from the H-back.
Here again, you see the H-back you're talking about on the other side, and then Jackson tripped up there and then surges forward. Nice run by him, breaking tackles the whole way. What's the purpose when you talk about the H-back there, Mike, and we can point that out again here in a moment. What's the purpose of putting that H-back in there? Just an extra blocker?
Mainly, it creates an extra gap in that defense. Back to the double wides.
There's Grove in the shotgun this time. Quick handoff right up the middle to Jackson. I liked how fast that was timed.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of keeping them off bounds, and they are spreading that defense out and attacking out the inside linebacker.
Gain of it looks like about 7 on the play. Should be second down and 3 yards to go. Ball all the way down to the 22-yard line, and the Lions trying to answer here again at the third quarter, and what a big score this would be for them. That's what it looked like. They were down and out. They come right back.
They put one in here, they're right back in the game. Plenty of time.
They had the lead at halftime, but they've been basically fighting uphill all night long other than that. Grove and Jackson in the backfield. Boy, the end zone, man wide open. Got him. Touchdown, Red Lion. And that is the 4th touchdown pass to Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, who again went up, speared it, read it the whole way. Defender was sitting back there, and Boyd Gillespie just went up and took it away. Watch this. Great angle to see this one from. Watch Boyd Gillespie. He sees it the whole way. Now he sees the defender, and he goes up and just takes it out of the air. Wonderful pass, too. Give credit to Grove. Dalton Grove would put it right on the money.
They actually had the inside receiver open, but as long as Gillespie's going up for the ball, I think I'd throw to him too.
Well, and the defender got caught way back that time. Receiver able to get inside. Extra point up. Extra point is good. And so now right back into the game come the Lions with 1:04 to go in the third quarter. 32-26, make it 32-27. West York leads on High School Sports Live TV here on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops Spring AAU season was historical as teams at every level won championship after championship. Team PA boys and girls won at the national level, beating some of the best teams in the country.
This fall, on November 1st, players from all over the region will be trying out for our 2015 spring teams. Register for tryouts now at advancedhoops.com.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less. And OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Last drive, 6 plays, 61 yards for Red Line, 3 minutes and 3 seconds, and the Lions back on the board, pull it back to within 5 points here with 1:04 to go in the third quarter. Huge, huge answer there for Red Line.
They keep getting right back in the game, and I think it's going to be a well finish in this fourth quarter, Gary.
Don't forget, coming up here at the end of the third quarter, we have the 29-yard challenge brought to you by Jack Giambalvo, family of dealers. And Andy Sterner, former quarterback at Eastern, will actually be doing his kicking tonight. So there you go. This time kicked out of the end zone, so West York will have the ball at their own 20-yard line to set it all up. And we got a flag down. They're going to say that it came up short. Looked like it went through the end zone, didn't it?
Yeah, it went through the end zone.
So we have a flag down. See what that's all about. Also like to remind you that we will have our post-game show coming up. And we're going to be looking for our play of the game. Man, we've had a lot of plays of the game here tonight, I think. Capital Regions Insurance Agency player of the game, and we'll also be having the Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC player of the game as well. So what's the call, Mike?
Well, we had great
personal foul. And it's going to be against West York. And the ball all the way back to the 10-yard line. Not what you want right after a team just scored a touchdown against you. Total yards of the game so far, West York 372 yards, Red Lion 201 yards. And a 5-point lead, and West York now.
What's happening? What's helping Red Line? They're getting great field position off kickoff return. So, they have to go 50 yards instead of 80.
And the penalties tonight have been huge penalties. We're not talking about offsides. We're
right.
Talking about big penalties all night long. Personal fouls, holding. So here they go. And Stauffer again doing the carry. And Stauffer's going to get out there for about 3 yards on the gate.
Tight end trips left and ran the outside stretch play to the right.
Right now, if you're West York, you want to get some first downs, but you got to be a little bit careful back here, especially only up 5 points. The clock ticking down 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter, rather.
Probably see him coming this way with that.
2 receivers near side.
Yes, they have twins left, tight ends right.
Campbell may well keep this himself. And does. Campbell gets out for first down. Just kind of sensed that time Campbell was going to take it himself. And
yeah. He had 2 lead blocks there, and he just followed him up through the hole.
So 1st and 10 as we're down to 22.4 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Now you have tight end trips left.
There's the handoff near side. And covered up with both hands again at Stauffer. And that should end the third quarter here as we tick on down to 5 seconds. Doesn't look like we're going to run another play, so we'll switch sides of the field, and that is the end of the third quarter, 32-27. The Bulldogs lead the Lions as we head to the fourth quarter. And we're going to stay right here because we have the 29-yard field goal challenge sponsored by Jack Giambalvo, family of dealerships. This person was randomly selected in a drawing, and if Andy Sterner, who we understand is a former quarterback for Eastern, and what in the world is he doing at a Red Lion West York game tonight other than seeing a good football game, right? If he can make this, he will win a 40-inch big screen TV and a package of goodies supplied by Jack Giambalvo, family of dealers. So here is Andy Sterner to try to nail it. 29-yard field goal effort, 40-inch big screen TV, and package of goodies supplied by Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealers on the line. Let's give Andy a big round of applause here to see if we can help motivate it home. Here he goes. Ooh. Don't give up the day job, Andy, but a good effort. And thanks again to Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealers for the 29-yard kick challenge, and Andy Sterner for a great effort there. And we'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Welcome back to Horn Field here, 32-27. We start the fourth quarter. West York leads. First down and 10. And you're going to see movement along the line. Let's get down to Charlie Fortney along the sideline right now. He's got a special guest there.
Procedure penalty against West
Hey guys, Andy gave it a shot, but Andy, don't be disappointed. You know you were a quarterback at Eastern York. Look at this goodie bag that Nicole Berkapile has from Jack Giambalvo. How did you feel trying to field goal?
I felt pretty good. That wind came in from the east, so it kind of blew the ball.
From the Eastern York. Yeah.
Right.
Well, good try. Enjoy your goodie bag. You get a football. Looks like you got a lot of goodies there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
And the pass across the middle to Diego Torres, who's still going. And the ball was lost. It was to Bowers, and Bowers picked it up. Initial pass was to Torres. Hit it back to Bowers. And I think they're going to say that Torres was down. Let's take a look at this. Campbell's going to make the pass again to Torres, Diego Torres, right over the middle. Watch Torres. Torres going across. Torres carrying the ball. Let's see where the knee goes down. Now you're going to see he loses it here. Bowers picks it up. You can't advance it from there, though. So it's going to be brought right back to that point, I believe.
Right.
Torres has been dynamite tonight.
Yeah, I think they need to walk a linebacker out there when he gets one-on-one. They need help.
So Ross Campbell, and you got to think this touchdown would be a real backbreaker. Enough again. And good job by the Red Lion defense out there.
It looked like a design cutback. They trapped their left defensive end, but Red Lion closed it in a hurry.
Tyler Whitman doing a great job of sniffing that one out. Was outside linebacker spot. 10:39 to go in the fourth quarter, 32-27 right now. West York leads, and they're trying to drive for more here. You got trips far side, single receiver near side. This is going to be a design quarterback run. You're going to see a block in the back here. You heard it up here first. Ross Campbell off the far side. So another big penalty coming up here with a block in the back, Mike.
Yes, you could see it all the way. It was trips left, and he followed his running back around the left end. But, yeah, another penalty that hurt him.
West York, 12 penalties. Now, get this, 124 yards. That's a football field plus that you've had taken away from you tonight.
Last week, I think they had 8 penalties for 87 yards.
I mean, if you're Ron Miller, you're sitting there right now kind of shaking your head because you got a team here that's looking like a juggernaut when they're handling the ball flawlessly. But you can't have those kind of mistakes and continue to play winning football. And Red Lion hasn't been far behind tonight either in the mistakes, too, as far as penalties. Going for the whole package here. Torres again, good position that time for Red Lion.
Defensive back had inside position, did a nice job stripping Torres from the ball.
The defensive back was number 13. That was Dylan Hildebrand with perfect inside position. knocking it away. So it'll be 3rd down now and 20 yards to go for West York. You wonder if maybe there's a draw play in the future here. They got everybody spread out, or maybe even a quarterback draw. Nope. Another good pass across the middle. Hooking up for the first time tonight for West York with Ian Lichty, the wide receiver, number 89. He's a 6'2 senior. And Lichty wide open there, so a lot of yardage caught up. 4th down now and 3 yards to go. And they keep on finding the big play when they need it.
Well, Red Lions defensive backs look like they play more like a prevent instead of, their regular pass coverage.
So we get a timeout on the field. It'll be from West York's side. We'll take a break as well. It's 32-27. West York leads with 9:57 to go in the game on High School Sports Live TV here on ABC 27.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two. It's dinner time. When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
And 4th down and 3, an incomplete pass, and Red Lion has held with 9:52 to go. I didn't think we'd see that play on 4th and 3.
I didn't either. And the couple times they ran that shovel, they had a pitchback also to influence them, and they didn't have it.
Wow. So Red Lion.
Should be just an incomplete pass.
It should be just an incomplete pass there, and then we should be taking over Red Lion at about the 30-yard line. We've got a flag down on the field, and that's the problem, and it looks like it's against Red Lion. Wow. Huge, huge, huge penalty. You got to push. So now we'll see the penalty is about to be administered. I think what the players are saying, and we're hearing it up here, that the ball was behind the line of scrimmage, but not so. And Coach is out there right now, Coach Shea, and he just got a flag thrown. He's out on the field with the official, Jesse Shea, and he's trying to plead his case. It's going to cost another penalty. You essentially put West York right down there inside the 10 now. Wow. Boy, you went from having the ball back and going down the field.
Events there. It's an unusual play for a shovel pass. You usually can attack that. That receiver is usually behind the line of scrimmage, and you can hit him.
You can see Jesse Shea pleading his case. He is not a happy man right now. So you had a situation where it looked like Red Lion had gotten the ball back off the missed shovel pass, which was an incomplete pass. Then they said there was a push, illegal use of the hands. And Jesse Shea came out to argue his case, and he got a flag thrown. So now the ball all the way down. Looks like to about the 7-yard line.
West York has the ball on the 7-yard line and in great shape.
First down, goal to go for the Bulldogs. That's probably the biggest play of the game right there.
After the penalty, it's first and goal from the 7.
So the tight end trips into the short side of the field.
So now your defense being asked to do almost the impossible here.
Yep.
Ball handed off into the end zone. Touchdown, Kyle Narber, the fullback. He's been doing the blocking all night. They gave him a little reward there and say, you're taking on home. And
they've been hammering that play in the red zone repeatedly here in the second half.
You just almost sensed that the air went out of this whole place with that turnaround. Huge penalty. 38-27, West York leads now. 9:47 to go. Let's take a look at it. Hand it off to, and it wasn't Narber, forgive me, it was Brent Kinnaman into the game with a carry there. He looked pretty fresh there when he
sure
came in.
did. I'll tell you what, 56, the left guard, he just kicked that defensive end out.
They're going for two. Same play to Kinnaman again, and Kinnaman's going to be stopped this time, driven back. So an 11-point lead, 2-score lead, 2 big scores, and we'll take a break. We'll come right back. 38-27, West York leads Red Lion Lions here on ABC 27.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Welcome back to Red Lion High School here at Horn Athletic Field. 9:47 to go in the game. 38-27. The Bulldogs of West York lead. Don't want you to forget that we do have a post-game show, the Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram post-game show, and a special interview with the Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC Player of the Game. We're also trying to come up with a play of the game, a Capital Region Insurance Agency Player of the Game. We've narrowed it down to 2 now for players of the game. We'll tell you about that later on. But play of the game might have been that last penalty there, I think.
Big turn of events with stopping them on 4th and then West York getting the ball back with some penalties.
And you just put the crowd on their hands here, so the ball is taken by Red Lion here. Is it Orgy again? Orgy, look at this, down the near sideline. Going to go all the way, is he? All the way down to the 15-yard line. And it wasn't Orgy that time, it was Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, who has shown us what he can do with his catching skills tonight. We'll take a look at this. 80 yards. Puts Red Lion right back up on a possibility again that they've been fighting back all night. So Orgy was out of there, so they put in who? Boyd Gillespie, who's got 4 touchdown catches tonight, and he shows you what he can do with his legs there. 80 yards, he rumbles down the near sideline, and Red Lion is back in business again.
Boyd Gillespie's having the game of his life right now.
And he is one of our guys here tonight who is one of our 2 choices for player of the game. And I'll tell you what, I don't think Jesse Shea is going to be taking the officials out for dinner tonight. I'm just not sure. Officials have had to be busy here tonight. Lots of penalties, lots of flags.
Lots of scoring.
And Shea has got the universal sign out there of what the heck is going on.
I don't know if there's sideline interference, Gary, on that kick return or not. Did they get another penalty?
And it looks like the official with his hand there is saying, you know, got to get him off there. So is that what it was? That the outstretched
I think
hands?
so. Normally they do give them a warning, but when the officials are run down the sideline, someone's in the ray, they might run into them. You got to see how that white box along the side, along the field there.
If you've ever wondered what that's for, you now know. So again, that takes them right, and every second right now is crucial for them in terms of having to score. Takes them back again to the 29-yard line.
Instead of being in the red zone.
You got it. The penalties have been huge against Red Lion here in the last minute.
Power back set. Last time he threw an individual pass right here. He did the same.
Not able to get the pass completed near side. He did have Boyd Gillespie open, but threw it behind him. But Boyd Gillespie has been something here tonight.
Second and 10.
Yeah, if he's not tired, I keep feeding him the ball.
Well, he certainly has shown he knows what to do with it when he gets it. Boyd Gillespie coming into the game tonight had 2 receptions for the season. He's got 4 touchdown catches alone tonight. Handoff. Holloway in there. First time we've seen Holloway in a while tonight. He bangs it down inside the 25-yard line.
That was that little inside trap play.
Have not seen Holloway since early in the game, and here he is. Jackson's been doing most of the work tonight, so 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line. Make that down to about the 23-yard line, rather. This is obviously 2-down territory. Holloway's still in there. You talk about built muscular. Holloway is certainly that. Low to the ground. So Grove fakes the handoff to Holloway, throws near side. He's got his favorite target open again and down inside the 10-yard line. Kendrick Boyd Gillespie. He's been the favorite target all night, and he continues to pay off. He's the gift that keeps on giving. Look at this. Fake the inside handoff.
You know, Coach Shea, he's doing a nice job of getting that quarterback some confidence tonight.
He really is. Found himself a passing game. A lot of guys walking out of here with some gaudy numbers tonight. There weren't very gaudy numbers going in.
Yeah. Biggest number both teams won't be that W, though.
No. That's all they want. 10 out of 27 going tonight was Grove, and he's way, way, way past that. Red Line trying to get on the board, close it to a 1-score lead again. So we're waiting to see here another flag down, illegal procedure. I think that might be the first 5-yard penalty we've seen all night long, Mike.
Yeah, it might be.
Mike Burke Sr. alongside of me here, Gary Sutton. Mike, and I'd say this to you, even if you weren't on the air tonight, one of the best offensive minds, I think, in coaching that a lot of people have commented about you over the years, and did a great job with the Columbia teams for all those years. You got to be in heaven tonight with this kind of game.
Oh, yes.
First down, 15. You got to get rid of it here. You got a fumble. Look out. Oh, man.
That one hurt.
Red Lion disaster strikes again. Wow.
I think he had an opportunity to throw it away.
Well, you take a look here. Dalton Grove coming back. You got the blitz coming in. Grove continues to run. Gets it punched away there at the end. Ball's going to be recovered. Looks like number 72 on top of that, Nick Canary. And now West York really in control of this game. 11-point lead, 8:31 to go, and really think right now all you got to do is keep the ball on the ground and look to run yardage and clock. So Campbell sets up again. You got to think there's not going to be a ball in the air. I'd be surprised. There's Campbell.
He's taking a sweep and keeping it right off tackle.
Right now, the clock's become your friend big time.
That's what I was thinking. Now, for Coach Miller, do you keep the up-tempo or do you let that clock run a little bit?
I think now you back off the up-tempo and you just let the clock run down. But, you know, maybe you've practiced this so much that it's hard for you to step back a little bit. They've not reset the clock. Now the officials are talking. You know, I haven't seen world conventions take this much of a confab. You know, these officials have been meeting a lot tonight. They're going to be feeling like they're related by the time they go home. We got another penalty, it looks like.
It's be a good film for them to review, to
yes,
discuss all their decision making.
So penalty is declined. So it'll be 2nd down.
Tight end trips left.
9 yards to go. Trips left, but you got to think it's going to be a handoff. And there it is. Bowers. Bowers diving over the 50 into Red Lion territory. Another penalty flag. So another penalty flag down here. Again, stops the clock. We're waiting to see what this one's going to be. Coming up after the game, we have the Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram post-game show. We'll be featuring our play of the game, Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game, and of course, our Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC player of the game.
Illegal substitution against
So you have an illegal substitution against West York. That's going to take it back into their territory again to the 43-yard line. West York's penalties continue to pile up here tonight. We had about 124 yards a few minutes ago. This is going to be well over, near 150 now. And they're still looking to pass the football, and a good pass it was, but it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Ian Lichty. I was surprised that they were passing there. Let's take a look at it again. He's got Lichty open. Here's Lichty on a nice slant. Puts the ball up there. Lichty just can't quite pull it in before he falls down.
It's a nice play-action pass. He came the whole way across formation on a drag route.
It's kind of, in a way, it was kind of a safe pass, too, wasn't it? There weren't really any defenders nearby, yeah. So third down, 15 yards to go, 8:08 to go here in the game.
Third and long trips right.
Campbell. Got a man over the middle. Again, who is it? Diego Torres, who has been there all night long, and especially on that little in route.
Ran a quick slant with the two inside receivers clearing out for him, and that's been open.
So here you'll see it again. Diego Torres, where the timing between the two of them has just really been exceptional tonight, Campbell and Torres.
Both quarterbacks have been sharp tonight.
You got the spread again. Fourth down, they're going for it. Might see a quarterback draw here.
I think that was
going to pooch it.
Yeah, pooch.
Yeah.
That was 5 wide, no backs.
And again, another penalty flag. By the way, you can hear some of the coach. We're up at the same deck where the coaches are here, so you get the little extra color commentary there. Now you know what all those guys were saying upstairs when you were down there coaching, right, Coach?
We never did that, guys.
So they march it back against Red Lion. Another 5-yard penalty, and now you have a much more manageable fourth down, and maybe you keep it and run it for a first down instead of the pooch punt.
I would think Campbell's going to get under center and sneak it.
So here they come, going to get up to the line very quickly, and you'll see Campbell maybe with a short call here on the snap.
We'll try to draw them all sides.
There's your handoff, and he's been there all night. Stauffer, and Stauffer breaks free. Stauffer heading for the end zone. Garrett Stauffer. Looks like third touchdown of the night, 43 yards to the end zone on what was supposed to be one of those short plays. And how many times do we see that happen? Everybody commits to the line, you get by the first line, it's over.
Being over aggressive, and as soon as you get through the line, it's a touchdown.
Garrett Stauffer scores 44-27, a 43-yard scamper. And Stauffer, I think you can put Stauffer into the mix tonight for player of the game too, couldn't you?
That play right there with 56 kicking out and the fullback leading through has been outstanding second half.
Garrett Stauffer tonight, absolutely pinpoint on the runs. Great blocking up front too by West York's front line. Extra point is up. The attempt is up. And it looks like it is no good again, wide left. They're going to have to be working on that this week a bit too. So 44-27 with 7:07 left to go in the game. It's here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
Welcome back to Horn Field here at Red Lion High School. 7:07 left to go in the game, and West York has pretty much put it away. The last drive, 4 plays, 54 yards, a minute 24 off yet another turnover. And I'll tell you what, the other thing is, the biggest thing tonight is going to be in the ice bucket after the game, the officials' arms from having to throw flags.
I think so.
Really, I mean, the number of flags in this game tonight have been absolutely ridiculous, really, when you think about it.
I'm going to be totally surprised they kick it deep here, Gary.
I will be, too. You got Kendrick Boyd Gillespie back there, and you're exactly right. Although he's going to get it. Let's see what he does. Again, Boyd Gillespie down the near sidelines. Orgy went out early, by the way, and he has not been back. He had a great night returning kicks, and now here Boyd Gillespie takes over, and he's having an unbelievable night.
Didn't miss a beat. Again, Red Lion has great field position.
So Dalton Grove, if you're Red Lion, you take away the flags from this game. You take away some of the mistakes, some key mistakes. I mean, we're down to a one-score game a few minutes ago here, and they got the ball coming back. You're going to walk out of this game, even though you're probably going to lose it now, 7 minutes to go, and you're going to be feeling pretty good about some things you found out about your team tonight.
I think so. They moved the ball better tonight than they did all year.
And same for West York, and they've had a ton of flags also, but, man, they have looked sharp all night long, too, when they've had a chance to throw it without a yellow flag being on the field. Looks like we have an interception. No.
Just missed it. And trips right, sprint out pass, try to hit a flood route.
Terry Canes had a shot at that one. You see Dalton Grove throwing it, trying to find his man, overthrows him. Canes right there, can't hold on to it. Actually underthrew him. So 6:53 to go. Second down, 10 yards to go for the Lions. As Holloway's going to be out of the game, they're going to bring Jackson back in. I think you found out a lot about Jackson tonight, too. Jackson, an outstanding running back. Holloway has sat out a lot of the game.
Yeah, I think they found more weapons than what they thought they had.
So here's Grove, second down and 10. Ball at his own 39. Again, who they get? Mr. Boyd Gillespie, near side.
Near a first down. I don't think he got it.
We mentioned earlier, we're going to see how many passes Boyd Gillespie has caught tonight in a few minutes. But we mentioned coming to the game tonight, he had 2. He's got 7 catches tonight so far, 4 of them for touchdowns. Slipped on that particular play. Ball was thrown behind him.
Tried to run a curl route for the first down and just missed him.
So it will be 4th down now and 1, so you've got to try to go for the first down, you would think here. Though down 17. There's Grove coming in with the call. Our Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram postgame show just ahead. We'll have our play of the game, Capital Region Insurance Agency player of the game.
A 3-back set here.
And here you go. You're going to see it move forward here quickly. Quick handoff inside and the push, and you're going to get a first down here for Red Lion with a little help from your friends.
Looks like he gave it to a quick dive on the up back.
So first down. Clock will be stopped. They'll reset the chains, and then it will start again at the 50-yard line. It's been a really wild game tonight.
It has.
Not the kind of game that I expected at all.
I didn't expect to see this much offense from Red Lion.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of points on the board tonight.
They got to avoid that.
Yeah, Grove back there dancing around. That was a coverage sack there. Everybody covered downfield, and Grove nowhere to go.
I know they have to score quick, but, that quick pass game could get them there also.
They had some good success earlier there, Mike, with some sprint outs for him, and they're going to call timeout now. But, getting him out of the pocket, giving him some time to throw some of those balls downfield.
Get him to the playmaker and let them make the play.
Okay, this is our hit parade I think we have coming up here right now. So let's take a look at the legal hits during the game. It's been a hard-hitting game. There you go. You know the other part of parades you often get? Flags. If you had the flag parade tonight, we wouldn't have time. So Red Lion with the ball, second down and 10 yards to go. And that is not a criticism, by the way, just a fact of how many flags we've had in this game tonight. A lot of penalties. Good pass near side to Christian Castle, just into the game, who's a 6'2 senior.
Nice sideline route, nice delivery by the quarterback. Doubles formation here.
Get a chance to get some new uniforms in there, get some people a chance to play a bit. Another sideline route. They were looking for Boyd Gillespie. So was everybody else.
Yards starting to play 3-on-2 over here on the Gillespie side, so they're just giving him some help here late in the game.
He burned us 4 times tonight. We're not going to have it happen again. Now you're playing for pride right now if you're the defense, and obviously offense trying to get something going here for Red Lion. 5:47 to go in the game. 44-27, the Bulldogs lead the Lions. Third down, 6 yards to go. Grove mishandled again from the center snap, and Grove brought down again. In on the tackle is Mike Messersmith, linebacker. So watch this. It just takes a moment to bobble it, and Mike Messersmith is all over him. Messersmith has been in some big plays tonight. Had a fumble recovery as well.
Comes hard off the edge.
So ball will now go over on downs to West York. And you got to think right now that they're just going to run it, but I'm not sure at this point in the evening. It looks like that, you just run the clock out here. They're coming out of the eye. Single receivers on either side. And the ball simply handed off right now. And going forward, get that clock running, make it your friend, Ross Campbell. Make it easy handoff.
See a little mixture of outside zone and isolation plays right now, I would think.
When you talk about outside zone and isolation, once again, you're
at outside zone. They're going zone block, and that running back has a choice of cutting in C gap between the tackle tight end area or bouncing it to the outside. So far, he's been taking it in that C gap most of the night.
At the strong side to the right this time. Ross Campbell.
They have the G block. Guard kicked out.
And the handoff's going right now to Diego Torres, who they actually have in the backfield now, taking the snaps. We'll correct that. Thomas Cadence into the game. Thomas Cadence carried on that last play. And there goes Torres out of the game. What a night he had. He was on the end of a lot of great catches here this evening. And he is a very good fixture, a big part of their offense.
I'd say with Gillespie and Torres, they put on a show tonight.
So Ross Campbell. Oh, another great move. Look at this. Cadence, another move. You're going to see a flag down, though. Cadence heading for the end zone. Cadence is going to dive for the pylons. And I'm going to say he went out at the 2, but a flag all the way back up here at the 27-yard line.
It's like the wide receiver clipped defensive back there.
And I said Thomas Cadence. Call that Cadence Thomas. Forgive me. Cadence Thomas. Look at this move here. Jutes him there. Here comes another one. Watch this. Another jute right there, and you got a block in the back. You just saw it. The block in the back is going to bring it back, but
so West York's starting to bring some substitutes in here.
Cadence Thomas showing you some moves. He hasn't even been in the game tonight.
No, he had a nice cut back there.
Okay, we're going to show you right now our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game. Watch this. This was huge. Big turnaround here. Red Lion was driving and trying to get within one score, and that one turned the whole game around, and thus a 17-point lead, and that's our CRIA, Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game here tonight. Game now 3 hours old, by the way. 4:06 to go. West York with a football. 1st and 10. there again.
Same play. He had an inside isolation. He cut back off the center.
Yeah, Cadence Thomas getting forward again. Cash Gladfelder now into the game as quarterback. Cash Gladfelder, a 6'1", 155-pound senior. So the juggernaut continues forward here. You know, West York's going to feel pretty good about themselves after coming out of this game tonight.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure Coach Miller is going to try to straighten out those penalties, though.
Well, and his kicking game a little bit, too, was off, although his kicker certainly has great leg. Just keep handing it off and pounding the middle.
Probably kick coverage more, Gary, than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, kick coverage for sure. And working on not getting those flags thrown all night long. So first down and 10 again as Cadence Thomas continues to move forward, and we see a wholesale change of uniforms for Red Lion. 3:10 to go now. 44-27, the Bulldogs lead here at a very quiet Horn Athletic Field where many are leaving now. So a lot of people get a chance to see the last few minutes of this one. It's really been a game tonight that's had a collision of flags and penalties and mistakes and great plays.
Along with a lot of great offensive plays and scoring.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
very entertaining game.
Great defense. I mean, you got a chance to see everything on display here tonight. For coaches, probably a lot more on display they wanted to see on display for the negative side of things, but still, it's been a very interesting collision of excitement. The handoff near side. This guy shows me something too. Cadence Thomas can run the football.
He has good feet and finds the hole in a hurry. They continue to run that play, Gary, with the guard kicking the end out and fullback leading through.
You have this stable of running backs here for West York, so it looks to me that
number of people can carry the ball.
I know Coach Miller said last year was just totally off the charts for them, even though they had a lot of inexperience. They had lost like 24 guys from their championship team, and yet they have a high standard there, as does Red Lion. And at the same time, you're looking to rebuild that whole thing, get back to that idea of being a championship caliber team. And you've seen glimpses of that tonight, but you've also seen a lot of mistakes tonight that championship caliber teams are not going to be able to have 6-7 weeks from now.
That's right. Both teams have a lot they can improve on, but they played good football tonight for the most part.
And as we said earlier, I think they also showed some things that people didn't think they could do.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much maybe even West York, more Red Lion.
More Red Lion, that's right.
So 135 ticks down now. Hand off again. We'll go to Cadence Thomas, who's become a workhorse here in the last 2 minutes. And the clock just continues to run. Well, they're going to set it here. And West York is going to turn it over on downs. The ball will go back over to Red Lion. 1:29 to go. New quarterback into the game is going to be Tyler Folk, who was a junior. And so you see a new team onto the field.
If I'm not mistaken, Jesse Shea told me there's a traveling trophy for this game, a principal's trophy.
Did not know that. Well, we know where it's going.
Yes. Dated back to the 1930s or 40s.
So these two programs have been around for a long time. You talk about pride in York County football. And the new quarterback actually is Brody Portner, who is a freshman quarterback, 6 foot, 150 pounds.
Josh Donaldson, the ball carrier.
Who's the youngest quarterback you ever put into the game?
Sophomores.
Sophomores?
Yeah.
I only think in my coaching, the only freshmen I ever played were two. I think one became the
Mike Whistler and
Mike Poole. And Mike Poole was the leading scorer in the history of the school until Mike Whistler came along. He took over for that, and I think finished like 6th in Pennsylvania or something in all-time scoring. So
two good choices.
It worked out. Mike Whistler, along with your son, Mike Burke, on our state championship team in 1987. As the clock ticking down here, 49.3 seconds to go. That was in basketball, not in football, though. So Red Lion playing out this game. Just ahead is our Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram post-game show. And we'll reveal our player of the game. Hand off by Portner. And the handoff to Josh Donaldson. 25 seconds now to go. Second down and about 7 yards.
Red Line's trying to get off one more play.
One more play, and you'd like it to go for the whole 6, right? Let's see if they wind it up here. Portner just going to pitch it back. We'll finish it out here with a run. The run being by number 43, Dylan Guerreri, to finish it out here, but West York wins it 44-27. Before the home crowd here at Red Lion, it was exciting. There were some key moments in it. We'll talk about that as we get ready for our Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram post-game show and a special interview with the Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC Player of the Game, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hit the road with Jack.
Hit the road with the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 8 great franchises in 3 locations. Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, and Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. A Giambalvo family dealership. Over $20 million in new and pre-owned inventory with unbeatable service after the sale, too. There's a reason the Giambalvo family's been a part of your community for decades. Hit the road with Jack and find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 3 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
We're here with Matt Gould of Game Time PA Live, and also you see his writing every day in the York Daily Record. Matt, always good to have you up here on the deck.
Nice for having me, Gary.
Well, you know, when you talk about this year in the York Adams League, it's an exciting time, and I know you guys did a great preview on it during the course of the preseason. You've seen a lot of the teams out there. Obviously, great West York Red Lion game here tonight, but looking forward here, who are the teams that we're looking at out there in upcoming games throughout the rest of the season?
Well, we saw a trickle effect of, a lot of changes so far. I mean, obviously, Bermudian Springs, one of the smaller teams in Class AA, is a team that's been there from the get-go, and we're expecting to play pretty well all year, as they have for these first 2 weeks. Dover has taken a little slip. That was a team that we expected to come out firing on all cylinders. They've been kind of bit by the injury bug a little bit. But how about this West York team? I mean, they were 4-6 last year. They've really bounced back with a senior-laden squad, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a fun team to watch. And, of course, Red Lion trying to find an identity here. And obviously tonight a lot of this decided here on the field. But, when you look at York Area League right now, 9 of the 22 schools last year, 23 schools actually went to playoffs. What's the prognostication this year? How's that for spitting that long word out? Before going ahead this year in playoffs, do you guys see some pretty strong teams out there?
Well, I think we always got to look at the bigger schools. AAA, especially Quad A, and Dallastown making that run last year to the semifinals, losing Cumberland Valley, I think was kind of a big moment for this league. And and we look at Dallastown, maybe a Red Lion team as well. But that's the team that I think could really break out this year again and make a similar run, is that Dallastown team, because they've got so many big boys up front. They've got a sturdy defense. That's the team as far as the bigger schools, I think, to watch out. Obviously, West York and Dover as well on the AAA side. Like we said before, Bermudian as well. So I think Bermudian is the one team that is got to be considered a favorite to make a district final in a run of Hershey.
Are there any dark horses out there right now that you see coming up here in future weeks that could maybe make a dent that we're not really looking at right now?
A team that we haven't looked at all is Northeastern.
Unbelievable. 2-0 so far.
And they were loaded with freshmen and sophomores last year, and you got to expect a lot of stumbling blocks for them. But here they are 2-0, lost their quarterback to a season-ending injury, and they've got a sophomore to replace that junior, Marcus Josie. So they're playing Susquehannock tonight, and they moved up to Division I. It's going to be awfully tough, I think, for them to compete with some of the Quad A schools, but you got to like what they're doing down there.
And you got the easiest job in the world because you have to cover these guys every night, right? Get down there and write about it.
It's lovely, wonderful. Wouldn't trade it for any job in the world.
Matt, it's always great having you on the deck. We're looking forward to seeing you throughout the season. Thanks. Always great writing, and thanks for what you guys do on Game Time PA.
Thanks very much, Gary.
Always a pleasure. Matt Gould with us up here on the deck tonight, and we'll take it all back down here in the post-game show. Welcome back to Horn Athletic Field for the Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram post-game show. 44-27, West York wins this one here at Red Lion tonight, and we want to take a look at the highlights right away, and there were a lot of them here. As you see the view from high up on the deck here, and it started early in the game with the handoff to Garrett Stauffer, who had a great night, danced into the end zone for his first touchdown, and that put West York on the board 7-0. But then Mr. Grove threw a great pass into the end zone, finding number 15, Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, for his first touchdown. And now, this time it's Noel Bowers for a touchdown for West York over the right side. West York gets it back again, slams it in with Ross Campbell sneaking through. And then we see that number 15 come up again on a backside pass, Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, to get back 19-13. And then just before the half, after a turnover, Boyd Gillespie brings it down. The extra point was good, and it was 20-19 at the half. Red Lion led. But right back comes Ross Campbell and throws it to the end zone and finds his favorite target all night. That was Diego Torres. Then the handoff again to Stauffer, who goes through for his second touchdown of the evening. Coming right back, Grove with another pass to his target. It was Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, who just went up and speared it out of nowhere, having the game of his life. Stauffer taking off. 43-yard run for another touchdown, his third of the night for the Bulldogs, as they raced out to a lead that they would not look back on. And 44-27, your final score here this evening. We're going to get ready to take a look at our stats here in just a moment. But, Mike, your thoughts about this whole game tonight? As we said, it was a collision of all kinds of excitement and not all good.
It was a wild game, high-scoring shootout, a lot of penalties, kick returns for Red Lion. I mean, just a little bit of everything. The quarterbacks played well. The two receivers on with Boyd Gillespie and Torres, they were outstanding. They were two very good receivers. So we saw a very entertaining game.
And I think also, we haven't talked much about the quarterbacks tonight, but Ross Campbell really handled the offense well for all evening for West York. And I think you saw Dalton Grove make a lot of great plays tonight, a couple tough ones, but a lot of great plays tonight, and maybe had a chance to really grow up a little bit more as a quarterback. He's only a junior, but I think he's got a lot of uptime ahead of him.
I think so. I think hats off to Jesse Schaefer opening the offense up a little bit, whether that was by design or not, but he allowed his quarterback to get the ball to Boyd Gillespie and some other people in space.
So let's get down to Charlie Fortney, who was with our player of the game down on the sideline, our Jack Giambalvo, Buick GMC player of the game, and he's a good one. Charlie, take it away.
I'm here with Kendrick Gillespie, the Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC player of the game. 4 touchdown catches in a tough loss, Kendrick. I know you wanted your team to come out a winner, but you certainly did your part. And I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of athleticism in my day, but on the football field, about your contribution and what you were trying to do out there to help your team win.
I was trying to help my team get yardage, get in the end zone so we could score and win. But, I mean, we fell down. We got to pick it up next week and get the W against York High.
Well, you do a really good job of leading your team. Sometimes players lead by emotion. Sometimes players lead by example. And you certainly tonight led by example. I'll tell you, I was up in the press box earlier. I happened to see a basketball coach up there keeping score, and he was like, wow. He said, I need a guy boxing out like that. Gary and Mike, maybe on High School Sports Live during the basketball season as well. What do you think? Are you thinking about basketball or what?
Maybe. Pretty much, yeah, of course.
Well, I know, when you're an athlete, but we just want to say we enjoyed watching your team play tonight. You are the Jack Giambalvo Buick GMC player of the game. What do you want, a Buick or a GMC? What's your choice?
Buick.
Who knows? Maybe one of those will be parked out there one of those days you keep playing like that. Guys, back to you. This is our player of the game, Kendrick Gillespie.
Kendrick Boyd Gillespie, a 6'2", 294-pound junior, who, if he keeps going like this, is going to draw a few knocks on the door somewhere down the line. 7 catches tonight, 96 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 kickoff returns for 107 yards. And you look at the numbers tonight, Grove, 13 out of 24 from the quarterback spot for Red Lion, 162 yards. Jackson, 13 carries for 67 yards for West York. Campbell had 15 rushes for 61 yards and a touchdown. He had a wonderful night. 15 of 27 passing, 205 yards, 1 touchdown. Stauffer, 17 carries for 132 yards tonight, 3 touchdowns. Could have been very easily our player of the game. Bowers tonight, 16 carries for 91 yards and a touchdown. And how about Diego Torres? 9 catches, 143 yards, and a touchdown there. So it was spread out over West York tonight. But final thoughts about this one before we head out the door.
Well, I think Redline found some weapons that they can go to. I think they grew up as a team tonight. Even though they lost, I think they regained some confidence from the blowout last week. West York knows they have a good team. I think Coach Miller has a foundation laid. He's there 9 years. Coach Shea is there 2 years. He's laying the foundation for a good program also.
Our next game coming up tomorrow, as you saw, we can maybe get that back up on the screen here again because our Invicta crew is busy. They did a great job tonight. Thanks to all of them. Hershey at Milton Hershey tomorrow. You talk about a great matchup, 1 o'clock, and that'll be right here on ABC 27.2 RTV. Thanks, as always, tonight to our great crew. Thank you to Travis Sparks, who did yeoman duty tonight on stats up here. Thanks to our color man, Mike Burke Sr. It's been great working with you for the first time tonight. Mike will be back again on a later York County game. And thanks again to Invicta LLC tonight for just a fantastic job bringing you the pictures and all the action this evening. Hope you have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's been High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. Again, your final score, West York Bulldogs over the Red Lion Lions, 44-27. Have a great evening, everyone. I'm Gary Sutton.